Out of the ashes, the fire ignites. EpicVerse shines the light. Like a phoenix, we rise from the night. Lights, cannon, action, we're taking flight. We're the dream makers, the story shapers, setting the stage with our hearts and our labor. From the script to the set, every note we savor. EpicVerse, we're the creators' behavior. Sitting to be told, vision of sound, retro wave vibes, spinning around. EpicVerse, we're taking to higher ground. Dreams come alive when magic unfolds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another EpicVerse Uncaged episode, and Happy New Year to everyone. It is indeed January 1st, 2026.
First live stream of the year
Yes, sir.
Absolutely
on
wild.
YouTube, not just
On
for
YouTube.
us. Period. Yeah.
Just like ever. Just
Ever.
like this is
Yeah.
this is the moment right here, guys. This is
this
this
is
is it.
We're
Yeah.
breaking new ground here, guys. This has never been done before.
And the
Taking
big
a higher
old
ground.
2026.
Big old 2026. Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. But here we are, guys. Hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas and have been enjoying their holiday season. I'm still in the 12 days of Christmas period. I don't know if anybody else cares, but
Yep.
you
Yep,
know,
same.
like for me, like
What?
I try to stretch out the Christmas season as much as possible, you know? So 12 days of Christmas, they matter, okay? They matter.
Why don't
So.
you do that before Christmas starts?
Because there's already enough hype leading up to Christmas, so then after Christmas is like, well, why not just extend it like another 12 days?
Right?
Oh.
You know?
I don't that's what we do. too.
No.
Yeah,
Sure.
that makes sense. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta try to get through most
Yeah.
of January in some sort of way, right? So, you know, that's kind of the whole idea with that. Just try to eke it
You
out
just-
as much as possible.
You guys just don't put one foot in front of the other.
Just like that song from Rudolph.
Put
Yeah.
one
That's what I'm
foot in
thinking of,
front
bro, yeah.
of the
That-
other.
that's- yeah,
Do-do-do-do-do.
definitely.
No, I'm sorry, it was Elf, right?
No, it's not Elf. It's
It's something.
It was-
I don't know.
it's the one about
It's
like
a
Santa
Wonderful
Claus when
Life,
he's
yeah.
a kid.
Right.
Yeah. Or something. Not a
Yeah.
kid, but he's like
Is it
young.
Rudolph
Yeah,
Santa
it was
Claus?
like about Chris Kringle, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jingle
yeah.
All the
Santa
Way.
Claus or
Yeah.
whatever? I don't know.
That one.
That's the one with the snow miser and stuff.
No, that's
Yeah.
Die Hard.
What?
Huh?
By the way, I did a Christmas trivia the other night, and I knocked every single question out of the park. So
Bro, let's go.
I'm
massive.
basically like, you know, I'm the Christmas spirit. I am
You're the-
literally the Christmas spirit embodied.
Christmas spurt.
I don't believe
Yeah.
it.
Christmas
And
spurt
just to
sounds
start
wrong.
off, just to start off the year, January 1st, 2026, we have a $20 super chat coming
That's
in
crazy.
from
bro.
Benology with 3 Ys. It says, start this year off right. Kick Ben. Well, I guess
Starting the year off spicy.
I guess this is what we got to do, Ben. So
Okay, bye.
So here we are. How's everyone doing in the chat? Good to see everyone here. Hope everyone is doing great. And
Nice.
hope everyone had a great Christmas. I was like sick the entire week of Christmas, and not
Yeah.
only was I sick, but my daughter was super sick. It was an awful week for me. But I hope everyone else had a great Christmas. So, Mike, did you have a good Christmas?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. It was fine, you know.
Chaz.
I was also sick, but yeah, I tried
Okay,
to make the
all
best of it. We had a good Christmas. We visited relatives, and yeah,
Mhm.
it was fun. It was good.
Nice. I don't think I
Remember
left my
the
house a
reason
single
for the
time last
season.
week. Yeah. Yep. That's good. Yeah. Yep. I mean, there was the Christmas tree out there in the living room. That's where I slept pretty much all of last week. Was on the couch in the living room,
Nice.
and you know, I got to stare at the Christmas tree. So I was reminded a lot last week about Christmas. So it was
I
good.
respect that.
Yeah.
I think we can bring Ben back in now, right?
Yeah. What's up, guys? I had a good Christmas week. It was good.
We didn't ask you about your Christmas, Ben.
Oh, I thought I was coming in to answer the question. My bad.
No, I was just bringing you back in.
My bad.
We're just bringing you back in, dude. I didn't think we were gonna you just immediately jump.
Came off a little strong there, Ben.
Yeah, man, just immediately
Sorry,
assumed. Wild. Just,
But
My
did you have a
bad.
good Christmas, Ben?
I did have a good Christmas. It was it was real good.
just
Thanks
immediate.
for asking.
You just didn't even hesitate, bro. Just
Oh man.
Just went all in, you know.
Yeah, and I respect that. I respect that a lot. Let's see. We already are. We got some more super chats coming in already.
You
Look
want me
at
to read them?
Yeah, go ahead, Ben.
War Wizard 7A for 199 says New
okay, yeah,
Year.
sure,
Now
Ben.
kick Ben.
Oh,
bye, Ben.
you want to get this next one, Mike?
I was just gonna wait for Ben to come back.
Oh, you don't want to read this one? Epic Thickums tax.
You know, you didn't have to read it either.
Well, let's bring back Ben and
Hey,
Ben.
I'm
you wanna
back.
read this one?
Ladybug 22.99 for 199.
Well, we already read it, Ben. You don't need to read it
Epic
again. Thanks.
Victims tax.
Thickums tax.
Thick
Sick of y'all.
comes.
It's gonna be a long year, bro.
Draken CM for 199 says
long
love
year, bro.
makes a house a home tax.
Love makes a house a
Hey, there you
home.
go.
That's wild, dude.
Love makes a
Oh my
house a
gosh.
home.
Why did that
They're
catch
just
on?
pouring in. The floodgates have been
You guys are
open.
going
Look at
crazy.
this. We have
Caught up.
another
Ryan
one.
42 for $20 says how much to
Ooh.
replace Ben with his sister? She doesn't even
Ooh.
have to talk, just show up on camera.
Ooh.
That's crazy work.
We've been trying to figure that out for a while, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that's
been
crazy
trying
work,
to
bro.
negotiate this chat, okay? I've been in the throes of negotiation with Ben's sister over this,
Throws.
okay?
Yeah.
We're trying to make it
Throes of
happen.
Negotiation. That's crazy. Just that phrase alone is crazy. The throes of negotiation.
We're trying to make it happen, okay?
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool though. I'd respect it.
And honestly, if we can make it happen, how much? We'll do it for free, all right? We'll do it for free. So,
Oh, kick Ben? Oh yeah, like
What?
guys, come on now.
Legendary Scrub for $2 says, I've been slimed. I feel like that's a reference to something that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben.
Ghostbusters. Ben?
Oh, I didn't even. You know what? I never claimed.
Ben,
to
have
be
you ever
slimed.
watched Ghostbusters?
I have actually.
That
You
doesn't
have?
sound like it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
I have.
really massively iconic line from that movie, and you didn't even know it.
Huh. That's kind of crazy.
Ben, where did your mind go when you started thinking about slime?
You don't want to know.
No, I do, Ben. I want you to. I want
You
you to
really
tell
don't.
everyone what weird, gay, degenerate nonsense you get up to in your
Do
personal
not
life.
wish to know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's got to be crazy.
It's
gotta-
got to be
it's
pretty weird.
There's
dude.
a
It's
back.
gotta be nuts.
There's a story there probably. Just have to think about it first.
It's pretty wild.
Oh man. Hey, Naruto.
Truthfully though,
Oh,
over
okay.
Christmas
All
break
right.
and honestly just
Mhm.
sorry. Oh, sorry.
nope. You go
My-
right ahead, Ben. This is
I'm
your
just-
show.
Why
processing.
don't we do
Alright, I'm
everything that
processing.
Ben wants to do?
My freaking over the break, I played so much in Shrouded.
Oh my
like-
gosh.
What's that?
That game is so good, dude. It's incredible.
What's that?
It is
what that is.
a survival crafting, like
It's like
it's not
every
it's
other-
not an MMO. It's like a fantasy action adventure game. It's a lot of things. Truthfully,
It's a lot of
Like,
things.
It
The
is a lot of
hodgepodge.
things. There's a lot
Oh.
going on there.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm legitimately so sick of survival mechanics in video games.
But it's a lot different than that.
Have
It's
you
a lot different than that.
So.
like? Do you even play survival games, Mike? When was the last time
Yeah,
you played a
Mike.
survival game?
Like an actual
Like
survival
what makes you sick of them if you haven't like I
what
know that
game
you
did I
didn't
just
like
play the other day. Oh, I started playing. I had somebody suggest a game called Almost Human to me.
Oh,
which is
that game's
MMO.
not good.
And I started playing it, but
That's
it
a
has
bad
like
one.
survival mechanics, and I'm just like,
boring.
dude, I don't like. That was the biggest turnoff for me was the survival mechanics. I don't know. It just feels like that's like the cool.
The game is
it's either
legitimately boring though.
it's either going to be a Souls like, or it's got survival mechanics, and it just kind of feels
man.
like that's like
Mhm.
the kind of the go-to.
Yep.
For a lot of folks.
I would argue that the survival elements of Enshrouded is probably the least important thing. Just I don't know if you can concur to that.
I would appreciate you never arguing with me again, Ben.
It's a new year, you know. It's a new year.
I'm gonna keep
so.
arguing with you, Mike. because-
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I mean the survival crafting element is like kind of more in the background for Enshrouded, which is kind of nice. So
I would definitely say exploration and adventure is first and foremost in that game, by far. Like it very much when you play the game, it very much encourages you to explore as you play. Like that's kind of the vibe you get from it. It reminds me a lot of I get very similar feelings playing it to how I did when I first played like World of Warcraft, where I just wanted to see like what was around every corner, what was, what every dungeon held, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. It gives me that like adventurous feeling again, which I've not felt in the game in a long time. So,
Chaz, have you ever played Enshrouded?
I have not. Ben texted me about it this weekend, and I
did,
not
and he
respond
left
to
me
him.
on red.
That's correct.
Ben, you texted Chad?
Yeah,
he
did, and I didn't know how to react to it. I was like, oh.
You want to know something wild, Chad?
It was just a genuine question. I just was asking.
I legitimately do not know the last time Ben organically texted me about anything.
So he did text me. I was actually very sick and like too sick to respond. I was on cold medicine and stuff, and I was like,
Chaz was high on the cold stuff.
Yeah, so I did not respond, but yeah. I've not played it. It looks interesting, but like I tend to stay away from games with too many, survival mechanics. Just because I tend to get sucked into it and become a little autistic about it.
Right.
I mean, that's fair.
The question is, Chaz, is that the first time that Ben ever texted you?
No. He texted me about Star Citizen. And he was like, "Oh, hey, you want to play Star Citizen?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Star Citizen is a scam."
That's
Worst
not
game
true.
ever.
I didn't,
Like day,
He was like,
like day
that's
after.
not true, bro. That's not
Day
true.
after. Yeah.
Fuck that game, bro.
Yeah, like immediately turned on it. Yeah.
I hate that game. No,
It was pretty crazy, bro.
that game's the worst.
Ben won't even embrace his own destiny. That's how much he hates Star Citizen. He's like,
Yeah.
You know
he could be the #1 Star Citizen content creator right now. That's
Legitimately
what
could,
Ben's
yeah.
pathway was projecting at that point.
Watching Ben's growth as a Star Citizen streamer, I was like, I might need to get into this, dude.
Yeah, right.
This is like a legitimate.
Ben was
grift.
making content creators envious of his success with
yeah.
Star Citizen, and then Ben just threw it all away.
Gave up.
He just
I'm
like,
done.
this game
I don't
sucks.
know.
I'm out,
It's a
bro.
Scam.
You guys,
I'm done.
Ben, new year, new you. When's your first stream of 2026?
I am working to get stuff set up for OBS.
Like what?
So like my freaking all my backgrounds and stuff, which I still never can figure out how to get them set up again because for some reason my settings
backgrounds. You had a wall behind you, Ben.
Yeah, no, I had other stuff like my scenes. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Scenes, not backgrounds.
So I actually had the same problem, Ben, and I learned that you can just transfer your stuff from OBS.
Like from OBS on a previous computer?
Yes.
Weird.
I was afraid that if he wasn't on a pixelated beach with dinosaurs, we wouldn't recognize him. It'd be completely out of context. We'd be like, what?
That's
To
accurate.
be fair, I probably wouldn't have. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that'd be kind of sick.
Be like, who's this new up and coming streamer?
Yeah.
But only if the dinosaurs were fire breathing, obviously. That'd be a caveat there. So
Yeah. Well, that's important.
yeah. Scientifically accurate dinosaurs would be nice.
Absolutely.
For a change. So
Well, not the ones you're talking about.
Sick of the cowardice,
But okay.
Showcase real dinosaurs.
See, the thing is, Ben, all of the OBS stuff would be so easy for you just to set up if you just asked Grok. Like you could have.
I
it all
mean,
set
that
up
actually is also very true.
in an hour.
Grok does a lot of things to help out people,
Yep, he'll even take your clothes off. So
Whoa, yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's all I've been seeing,
That
and
is
it is
true.
the most obnoxious thing in the world, dude.
dude,
It's
I've been
so annoying.
just dying all week
It's
over
literally
it. It's
just
so
e-thoughts
funny, dude. It's
asking
just so
Grok to
funny.
Well,
take off their
no,
clothes, bro.
it's
That's
not
all
because
it
there was
is.
a
It's
um,
they're asking other people to take off
yeah,
their
Zach
clothes.
Zach from Meta PC asked it to put him in a
Crazy
bikini,
work, dude.
and it did, and it gave him this massive package. Like his wiener was just huge and bulging,
Massive.
dude. I was like, what is going on here, dude? It hooked him up, bro. I was like, how did you I don't know. There's no prompt
man.
saying give me a big penis. It was just there.
It just
You know?
did.
The thing that
Yeah.
kills me is when a female politician tweets something out, and then there's
People are
in
like,
the
Grok,
comments
turn her
asking
around.
to-
Grok, take off her clothes. It's freaking wild, bro.
It's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
all.
we're
That's
all
literally everything. I've been seeing so many of those things that I have. I'm like, I don't want to be on Twitter if this is all there is right now.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh man.
World.
Freaking stupid.
Well, I've been trying to avoid Twitter for the Stranger Things spoilers, but I haven't been able to escape even those. So, because I need to get on Twitter sometimes for work and stuff, but then I just get slapped over the face with a freaking spoiler time and time again. I'm like, bro, what? Can people just stop?
Can you
Stop!
stop, please?
Some
I
of us
know.
haven't caught up on the show. All right.
Yeah, I got on yesterday and they were like, "Hey, Will is gay," and I was like, "What?" I'm so shocked.
Yeah, I can't.
Ruined.
That's the thing.
They ruined the show for me.
We've just been talking with.
Had no idea.
I didn't know, man.
Yeah. Well, I finished.
But it was
the
there
show.
the whole time, Will was always gay. It was,
I mean, it kind of was there. Is just,
even when he was a little kid. Yikes.
Well, no, I mean, the thing is, the show had been saying that was a thing going on.
Yeah.
I just feel like when the Duffer Brothers explained that they intentionally cut out a scene where he basically says, "I don't like girls" in season 4, so they could put it in season 5 because they wanted to have more impact. Just
I assume they knew what they were doing when they hired a tiny twink to play the character. So,
True.
yeah. The one thing I will say that's funny to me about the show is that I think all the child actors are okay at acting, but this last season you really get to see which ones are the actual have grown as actors.
Right. Right.
The guy that plays Lucas, I think, has done a really good job. Dustin, I think he's pretty good. Sadie Sink is actually a pretty good actress.
Mhm.
I was actually impressed. I was like, her acting is pretty good.
Mhm.
Finn Wolfhard, Noah Schnapp, Will and Mike, not so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not so much.
Finn Wolfhard is pretty awful, actually.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're struggling a little bit. They got a little bit more work to do.
Yeah.
A lot of bit
yeah.
more work to do.
Mhm. They're
Might
they're
have
trying to make it
benefited
happen.
They might have benefited from another couple years of the show not being out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But Mike, you finished the entire thing. Did you go
did.
to the theater to watch the finale?
No.
Oh, okay.
And the weather
Why
last
not?
night? Nah, fam.
Even if the weather was good, I wouldn't have done that. Yeah,
So
there's
what are your honest thoughts, Mike? What did you think?
of the last episode?
Just
That's
kind of
fine.
the I guess the closing of this entire show and stuff, and how it all wraps up. Do you think it did a good job, or
No, I do not think it did a good job. I was very disappointed. I I thought that I was worried that this was going to be a lot worse than it was. I'll say that.
Oh.
I thought the first like 4 episodes, I actually liked the first 4 episodes of the show. I thought they were decent. I thought they were really going somewhere. I didn't like the next 3 episodes. I felt like they really slowed the momentum down in like a not good way. Personally, I think that they should have flipped them. I think they should have done all the interpersonal stuff. Like, I don't know. I just feel like they did not handle it well. I was
Right.
yeah.
Right.
In this finale, they really play it safe. I'll say it that way.
Yikes.
I
That's
feel like
not
they
good.
really play it
Nothing's
safe.
worse than playing it safe, bro.
Yeah, there are moments that I like a lot in this finale.
Unless you pull
There-
a Game of Thrones season.
Well, so
8.
I have a question. I actually have a question related to that. I've been seeing a lot of comparisons to Game of Thrones season 8 with Stranger Things
There's
season
no way
5.
it's that bad.
Do you? I was going to ask Mike, as someone who's seen both. Do you think that those comparisons are valid, or do you think that that's maybe blowing it a little bit out of proportion?
So the only reason I think the comparisons are fair in that like this show is really relevant right now to people, but I don't think it's Game of Thrones level bad because part of the reason with Game of Thrones was like you had kind of a framework already set up, you had expectations from people that liked the show, and also we saw the writing on the wall a long time ago with that. And these are characters that have been established for years and years and years, and I just think there was a lot more expectation on Game of Thrones.
You know, at the
Well, there's
heart of
one
it,
of it.
Game of Thrones was like significantly better at its highs. It was an amazing show.
Yes,
And Stranger Things was good, but it was never like amazing. So
Yeah.
I think there was more disappointment to be had for Game of Thrones.
Yes, for
I
sure.
think season
Mhm.
1 of Stranger Things is a perfect season of television. I understand if people don't like it or if it's not
It'll
their
bring me
thing, but
back.
I thought it was very, very, very well done. But Game of Thrones was some of the best television I've ever seen in my ever.
Yeah. I mean, especially like seasons 1 through 3 were incredible. Of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So
I just like it's the thing is like it just felt very okay.
Hollywood.
No, it just felt very okay. Like I the more I thought about some of what happens in this finale, I'm not going to spoil anything. There's just a lot of dangling plot threads that kind of got hand waved in favor of a lot of things got hand waved in favor of just like concluding, in a way. Like it's
Mhm.
weird because like I think the last like 10 minutes of the show are really good. And there are moments throughout the last episode or that last episode that like flash brilliance and I really liked it. But then there are also parts that just it just feel like they're kind of spinning their wheels a little bit, just trying to get to the next moment.
Mhm.
And I also, like I said, they played it safe with a couple things, and I won't say exactly what, but the thing that they play it safe with, I just kind of wish they would have went a little bit harder in the paint with the show. I really wish
Sure.
they would have leaned a little bit more into like the cosmic horror, kind of like overwhelmed aspects of the show than what we saw. I don't know.
Mhm.
I did not hate it. I didn't hate it. I wasn't even mad at it. I just was like, man, I kind of wish that they would have done some things differently. I wish they would have tried a little bit more with a couple things than what they did. Yeah. So I don't know. I ultimately my bigger issue is with the previous 3 episodes, and how much I felt like they kind of slowed things down. And I feel like going into this episode, there's just not as much momentum as they could have had.
Yeah.
And to me, that's probably the thing I had the most problem with is that it didn't feel like they had enough momentum to really carry this last episode the way that the way that it deserved to be carried. I'll say
Right.
it that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's probably my best way of putting it. Like that's like a long-winded way of getting to that.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I think that putting, Nancy and Jonathan in a cum prison is pretty wild work.
Wild, bro, dude.
Wait, what?
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, it sounds a lot worse than it actually is, but like,
Just drowning in
I don't
cum,
know.
bro. It's crazy.
I don't know,
wild,
Jim.
dude.
Cum prison
It's-
sounds pretty bad.
Like, I don't know, man. I the more I thought about it, the more I was kind of frustrated with a lot of things that I felt like didn't need to be problems, but became problems because they played it safe. Yeah. And the thing is too, part of it, like one of the things, like the actor that plays Vecna, the actual actor himself, not just Vecna, but as Henry, watching him actually get to do some acting, I forgot like how good he actually was as
Dude.
an actor.
Yes.
Like,
Mhm.
he actually is a really good actor. And I just feel like we kind of got robbed of some more of his stuff than we should have. I don't know. There's just, like I said, I didn't hate it, but I've just, the more I thought about it, the more disappointed I was with certain aspects of the show that I think could have been handled a lot better if they had not played it so safe. That's the best way of
Yeah.
putting it.
Yeah. Well, that's
Interesting.
bad. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like it kind of
Yeah.
sucks. So
I wouldn't say it sucks. I don't think it sucks. I
think you're
it's
being a
just-
little nice.
Are you in
no,
denial, Mike?
no, that's the thing. I was, because I thought it was like, I walked away from it like that was okay, because there are aspects of it I really like,
Mhm.
and I was like, dude, this is pretty rad. Like the very end, there's a thing that happens with there's a thing that happens with Dustin that I thought was really cool. Like he does a thing, and the way he does it, it very much felt akin to like old school, like graduation movies or graduation like moments and stuff. Like there's a lot of really cool stuff that happens, but there's also just like a lot of weird stuff that just like after like thinking about it more, I was just like, I wish I would have gone differently, you know?
Yikes.
So yeah, but I don't think
Yikes.
it sucked, and I'm not trying to be nice to it. I don't have any
Uh-huh.
reason to be nice to the show. I hated the last like 3 episodes of the show. I thought they were garbage,
Mhm.
comparatively to what we normally have. But that's also because, once again, the first season of that show is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
and season 4 is, I think, really good.
I heard that it was
Um,
like really weak in season 3, and then they
I actually even
brought
like
it back
season
to form
3,
in
but
season 4.
it's season 3 is just weird. Season 3 is very like campy and goofy.
Yeah.
So what
Whereas,
was
like-
it that you hated about Stranger Things, Ben? Why did you
didn't
never go
hate
back
Stranger
to
Things.
watch it?
I
Yeah,
just
Ben is-
never felt the desire to continue.
Sounds like hate.
That's not that. No, what hate is so much stronger than that. Like what?
I mean,
Your hate
you-
is so much
After all these years, you
stronger.
never watched any more Stranger Things.
I never had
like
the
that.
desire to, and I genuinely don't care.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, I think you're missing out. You should at least watch season 1.
I've seen season 1. That's
I
when I
don't think
stopped.
you have.
I literally watched the entire thing with
I
my
don't
wife.
think you have, because you kind of talk crap about season 1 like you haven't watched the show.
No. I stopped right after season 1.
Cap.
You said that you watched it with your wife?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mike's gonna ask her right now, and you will see.
Why would I ask your wife whether or not she watched the show with you?
Because I don't trust. Because you don't trust me.
Well, yeah, Ben, but like, listen, the only reason I'm going to do that is if I think that I have a shot of really roasting you with something. This time is not. This isn't worth it. Like, yeah, if I'm like, oh, you know what?
don't
This is
know,
an
Jim.
opportunity to really embarrass Ben. I'm gonna make sure that I reach out to his wife and find out if he's really being honest right now. But this is not one of those
man.
times. So
Since we're in the throwbacks of talking about, Game of Thrones season 8 and this and all that, this to this day is still one of my favorite clips ever on the internet. Like,
Have you shot your final scenes yet? And are you happy with how things ended? Yeah.
Best season ever.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
That face is incredible. Like, I don't know, Jim.
I know that I've worked on projects and people have been like, so how is it? And I'm like, oh, it's a project. Yeah, it's
something.
it's always awkward when because you were there on set, you absolutely know that it's terrible.
Yeah.
And that there's nothing you can do about it. It's terrible, like through no fault of
Words?
your own. But
weren't the cast like, maybe I'm making this up, but like weren't some of the cast like vocally upset about changes that when they were doing the script,
Yeah.
like the script reading?
Oh, and Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
not
if you
making
go
that
watch,
up, right? I thought I
no, if you
remembered
go watch
reading that.
the table read for Game of Thrones, there's straight up just a moment where the guy that plays Varys, who's like one of the smartest characters in the show, like he just throws the script down. Like he was just so like done with it all
Well,
because yeah.
They treated his character so badly in that last season. Like, right? He dies in that last season, doesn't he?
Yeah. In like
Yeah,
the
it was
worst way
horrible.
possible.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, like essentially he like tries to betray Daenerys or something like that, and she like, you tried to betray me and I'm not gonna allow that to happen. And
bro, but they absolutely butchered Daenerys' character in that last season.
Yeah.
I mean, they butchered multiple characters. It wasn't just her. Like her and Jaime and Tyrion were just brutally destroyed in that season.
It would have been
Yeah.
fine if they had given us 5 seasons to like lead up to that.
yes.
Yeah, but they did.
Yeah, if we
They
not
had
have
earned it. Yeah.
yes.
So
We
nothing
would not have
nothing
had
was
as
good.
many problems. That is correct. Like we would not have had as many problems if they had earned it and really felt like they got there organically, even if it was different. But they didn't.
Yeah.
They rushed it, and it was obvious that they rushed it. And as we learned, it kind of felt that they rushed it because they wanted to go work for Disney.
Which they
You know?
never ended up getting a project with them, or their project like fell
No,
through, right?
because they became franchise cancer. Like you couldn't hire those guys after they dropping the ball that hard. But like that's the thing. Once, like I said, with Stranger Things, there was a lot. Stranger Things, completely original project, just a really phenomenal first season, and the drop off of that, never really capturing that magic, was frustrating. But like the last 10 minutes of the show feel like they kind of recaptured that for a second. There are moments like that, but I don't know, man. The more I thought about it, the more I talked about it, the more I was kind of frustrated with the way things went, and not in like I would have done this differently if I had been running the show. It was more like, nah, I just kind of felt like you guys kind of swept a lot of things under the rug and kind of expected the audience to just look past it because it's the finale. And that didn't sit right with me personally.
Yeah, and we know what their priorities were. I don't know if you guys like had seen any of the interviews, but apparently that scene where Will comes out, they spent 24 hours on
Yes,
set.
I did see that.
They
It's
spent
ridiculous.
12 hours shooting that scene over and over, and then another 12 hours on reshoots. Now, you guys have been on a film set. You know what the pace is like trying to get scenes done. What do you guys think of that based on your experience?
Yeah, that I mean,
Can
for
you
a
imagine?
monologue,
Can you imagine spending 24 hours shooting a 5-minute monologue?
No,
No, that'd
not at
be
all.
that's a waste of time.
No. But
Especially
once
for
again,
something so-
I think that they put a lot of it was very apparent they put a lot of weight and a lot of mental effort and an emotional effort into making that scene super like poignant, and I just didn't think it needed as much time and as much pomp as they gave it, because as the episode continues on, like in the finale, there's a moment between Mike and Will where they talk, and once again, you know, Mike's just like, yo, bro, we're cool, man. Like, we're best friends, bro. Like, we've always been cool, man. And like, you're always going to be my friend. And like, that could have been more than enough to give, you know, that send off to Will, that, you know, but like, I don't know, man. Yeah. It felt like it felt the same as if a showrunner was like, yeah, there's a scene where a black character experiences racism, and we really wanted to make a real important moment of that, and we spent 12 hours shooting the scene.
Well,
And
they spent 24 hours shooting that
24
scene,
hours.
and didn't solve any of the plot holes. Or,
yeah,
like,
and it's like, so we
tie
spent all
up
this
any of
time
the loose
shooting
ends.
this so that we could remind you guys that racism exists. And I'm like, yeah, we knew that, you know, but like,
it just seems like their priorities were in the wrong place.
yeah, but you know, it is what it is. It's like, I would have done things differently, with that, but whatever. It's not my show, and once again, it was their vision for things. But I just feel like some of the if they didn't have to hand wave as much as they did, I probably would have forgiven them a lot more for those last couple episodes, because if it felt like they knew what they were doing, the pacing stayed really good. But I just felt like the pacing really fell flat, and that was a huge problem when, I don't know, you're facing an end of the world problem with like an interdimensional incursion from a being from beyond the stars trying to take over the world, trying to conquer an entire dimension, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I won't even watch the last 2 episodes. Maybe I'll just.
No, I think you should. I think it's
Maybe I'll
worth
just
watching the
stop.
finale. I think it's worth watching the finale. Like I
Isn't
said,
it like-
there are some moments that I really like in it, and it does give closure to the show. It does. It gives some closure to the show that I think was really good. The problem is you really just have to kind of ignore a lot of what happens in, those last like 4 episodes to really kind of make it work.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll just throw it on the background while I'm working, and then
There you go.
watch it that way. So
There you go.
yeah.
Do you think the Duffer brothers get a bunch of work after this?
No.
I saw something like
so I know
Netflix
that
already
originally-
canceled, like one of their shows that they were gonna do. Like
Yeah, I know originally that this was only supposed to be 1 season, and that Netflix came to them and we were like, "Hey, we need you to stretch this out and kind of write some more content." So it's like part of it I think is definitely Netflix's fault. And the way that they kind of pushed them to make more content when they hadn't planned to, and also do it on such a tight schedule. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I thought that they had like, don't they? I thought the Duffer brothers had like a deal with somebody else to like produce content for them or something. I don't remember who it was off the top of my head. So I mean, I don't know. A lot of it will probably just depend on how this continues to go. It'll be interesting to see kind of what the numbers will be for the finale in the theater and stuff, and kind of compare that to like some of the other Netflix releases, and kind of see where it kind of lands in the midst of all that. I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll probably get some of those numbers next week.
I'm
so-
almost afraid that they turn into the new J.J. Abrams, where we know that they're not as talented as executives think they are, and they keep getting jobs over and over and kind of dropping the ball. I'm hesitant,
Mhm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just I think that if they went back to kind of more of the roots of what they kind of started with Game of Thrones, with Stranger Things and stuff, and kind of like the smaller scope, I would like to see them kind of deal with more stories kind of in that type of lens again, and see kind of what they can do with that. Because I just wonder if like that maybe is a better wheelhouse for them. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they come up with for their next stories. And apparently Netflix has like another Stranger Things spin-off show in the works right now too. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how all that continues to go. I don't know if they're going to continue to do that or not with the reception for this season. I mean, I'm sure that as far as numbers wise, it's doing incredible probably, but that's just because it's like the finale of what was once a great show. So yeah.
I'm also wondering how this affects Netflix as a whole, because that was kind of the crown jewel of their programming.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it'll be I don't know. Stranger Things was kind of their it was kind of their big their biggest thing, and then I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head that they have that's like a major show, like even close to the level that Stranger Things was.
They basically canceled everything else
Yeah.
partway through.
Yep.
Well, they had Squid Game, but Squid Game really never reach that same level.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you know, they had K-pop Demon Hunters. They're gonna do a bunch of spin-off
Yep.
crap with
Well,
that.
and they
so.
remember they bought that from someone, so
Yep. Mm-hmm. But as far as like a tentpole show, they don't really have anything else at the moment, and everybody's trying to have like their tentpole show right now. Like Disney Plus, they're trying to push for like Aragon to be their tentpole show and stuff, which is weird, but okay. I guess they want that to be like their Lord of the Rings basically and stuff. And I mean, maybe Narnia could potentially be Netflix's next big thing. It just kind of depends on how they're going to handle that.
Is that why they're so desperate to purchase Warner Brothers right now? Because they know that they don't have anything lined up and they need that content?
I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure that that's a huge part of it. Is it just gives them a lot of extra content to just farm out to get subscribers, you know? But yeah.
Something to keep people happy until they make a Batman show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Steal my ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as like I mean, I don't know if anybody else has been watching Fallout Season 2 or not, but
yeah.
I've not been super happy with Season 2, to be honest. Like, I don't know, man. Like it just feels like
I haven't watched it yet.
disjointed in a lot of ways, and like they don't really know where they're supposed to go. Like it feels like with Season 1 they kind of had a good idea, a kind of a good grasp of what they wanted to do with Season 1, and right now it just kind of feels like they don't really know what they're trying to do at the moment. But I don't know, that's the way that it comes off to me.
Yeah.
I haven't been super thrilled with it so far, but
yeah, no, I actually agree with that. Yeah, it has felt like they don't really. I don't know, man. You know, I like Fallout. I like the Fallout franchise, but yeah, it's also felt like they've been kind of just, I don't know, wiggling their toes in the sand, just kind of watching what happens. Because yeah, there's like, yeah, I don't know. The stuff with Mr. House. You know, Mr. House is like a really big, important character in Fallout New Vegas. You know, they're definitely gearing towards the New Vegas storyline. Like that's a huge thing. But yeah, there's a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff too, and just like a lot of just kind of cool. It felt like it wasted a lot of time. Like, yeah, one of the things like Lucy's dad's trying to do this like experiment, and I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want to spoil it for people, but he's trying to do this experiment, but the problem is like this experiment that he's trying to do, he just keeps doing, and it just keeps like failing. But like that's what we've been watching him do for like the last like I don't know, the last 3 episodes. It's just him failing at this experiment.
Yeah.
And it doesn't but it doesn't feel like it's entertaining or like, ooh, he's really working towards something. It just kind of feels like they didn't know what else to do with him at the time, you know? You know, yeah, there's a couple things like that. I like Justin Theroux's Mr. House is pretty cool. I think that could be a really interesting character thing for him. I like Justin Theroux as an actor, but there's also, you know, I don't really know what the heck's happening with him. And we keep finding out that Walton Goggins' character, the Ghoul, was involved in everything going on in that area in the past. Like he talked to everybody and met every single person.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this is crazy, man. This guy,
he's like the freaking Gandalf of Fallout, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. He is informed, bro. Like, you know, yeah, I don't know, man. That's one of the problems I have too. Is it just feels like he's just like kind of everywhere all the time in the past, in a weird like way. Because in the first season, he's kind of just like an actor. But like I don't know. Yeah, there's some problems with Fallout, but I will say this last episode, I didn't think it was possible, but they made me like Maximus a little bit more.
Really? Okay.
Just
all
a
right.
little bit.
We're starting to get somewhere now. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but like I said, it's not because I think he's a hero. I just think he's starting to kind of embrace his villain arc a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. You be the villain I always knew you to be.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel thing is really interesting. There's a lot of people that were like had a lot of problems with like the way that they're portrayed in season or in episode 2 and stuff, like them shooting up the car, all of that type of stuff.
Yeah, that
I'm like,
that kind of stuff is weird.
Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, I don't know. Like, it seems like to me they're trying to show that this like sect of the Brotherhood of Steel's like they've lost their way and they're off in crazy land and stuff and all this and
yeah, I can see
so-
that. That's I can see that. Yep.
yeah.
Of the,
So I
like,
think
oh,
I
you
think
know,
I think that's kind of what they were trying to go for, but I don't think it really came across the way they were hoping it would. So
yeah, I would agree
Yeah.
with that. Yeah, it does not feel like it feels like they've kind of missed the mark a little bit with the Brotherhood of Steel. Just it was interesting, some of the interpersonal stuff like in this last episode. Without, like I said, we're not going to spoil things, guys, don't worry, but like they get into some of the inner politics of the multiple chapters of the Brotherhood of Steel and stuff, but the people there like they're not particularly interesting. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't really like give you the vibe of like, oh man, the Brotherhood of Steel, they're such interesting, like, you know, what an interesting group of people. And more just like, these guys kind of suck.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. I've been disappointed for sure, but
Yeah.
whatever, you know, it is what it is.
I mean,
I think it's very evident that a lot of these showrunners really would benefit from writing an outline before they make their show and
Yeah.
planning stuff out ahead of time instead of just kind of winging it, because it seems like everyone's really bad at it these days.
Well, and the thing is, like, you know, the Brotherhood of Steel stuff could be really interesting, because once again, like I said, they made me kind of like interested in what's going on with Maximus a little bit. Like he does a thing in this episode, and kind of like he starts kind of like figuring out, like, oh man, maybe things aren't what I thought they were, and you know, he's kind of always been like the good soldier, or like he's pretending to be the good soldier, even though that's not what he was when he starts out it or anything. But like, I don't know, I like some of that kind of stuff. I appreciate that kind of story stuff. But he's just kind of surrounded by uninteresting characters. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My biggest fear right now is that because they're trying to like tie in Fallout the show in with Fallout 5 when that comes out. My biggest fear is that they're trying to do that too much, and they might like try to slow it up or slow it down. You know, quicken the pace and all that type of stuff in certain areas that are just going to be really weird because they're trying to like time it with whenever Fallout 5 comes out. And so like I don't know, like I think that's a terrible idea. I think that they should just like focus on making the show like its own thing, and they shouldn't try to do some sort of dumb tie-in.
I agree. Yeah.
Because I just feel like that's going to be really detrimental to this show.
I think that they could have done something. If you want to do a tie-in with Fallout, do it where it's in an area that hasn't really been explored a whole lot, so that way you aren't trying to tie it into canon. Because the problem is like the show definitely has stepped on some canon issues, and they go, well, it's kind of vague in the games whether or not that's true or not. And it's like, well, maybe to an extent, but when you start having to say like, well, it's kind of vague, guys, whether or not that's canon, you're kind of getting into semantics more than you're getting into like, okay, you guys actually thought this out and had a plan, like Chaz said.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'll probably watch it. Since I've missed however many episodes have come out already, I'll probably just watch it when the season's over.
Walton Goggins continues to be fantastic as the Ghoul.
Oh, he's great though.
And to be honest, what it makes me kind of wish is that he was kind of one of the main focal points of the show. Anytime we're following any other character other than like, I like Lucy. She's probably the second most interesting character on the show. But even the whole like, well, I'm a good person shtick is kind of getting old. It's like, yeah, like I get it, like, hon, like you're naive and you want to see the best in people, but how many times are you gonna like, I don't know, how many times are you gonna get proven that this world is really dangerous, and even seeing the best in people doesn't mean that you like constantly put yourself or your friends in danger. At some point, like I feel like she's got to learn that lesson too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If she like,
I mean-
yeah, terrible things keep happening to her too. So you'd think that eventually, like, it would kind of click.
Eventually, that arc will come to a conclusion.
Well, the issue is that like at one point she kind of like at one point I'm like, okay, cool, I get you're trying to like learn and stuff like that, and she's trying to be better because the ghoul's kind of like amoral, and she's like, I'm not like that, blah blah blah. But the problem is she does some really amoral stuff to the ghoul to justify her being like a moral person. And it's like, okay, because like at one point she like leaves him in like severe agony in like a really like really uncomfortable, difficult spot. And she's like, well, you'll be okay, you'll survive. And it's like, yeah, but like he's gonna like endure like infinite suffering to get there and like just to survive. And you just like got mad at him for like telling you that you sometimes got to let people suffer in order to like, get ahead in this world and survive. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's just some weird stuff with that I kind of got frustrated with, but Walton Goggins is the best part of the show.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hands down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know, like Lucy, I've not been like super thrilled with Lucy so far in the season, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We've only gotten like one scene from the vault, which was super frustrating too, because like the stuff happening in the vault was like some of the most interesting stuff in the first season, I thought. So yeah, so that's a little weird too. But
yeah, the last like thing we got with the vault was like, yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. Like
yeah.
They're trying to like, I think they were trying to go for like, look at these are what the vault dwellers and stuff like that are having to go through to like kind of overcome stuff. But what they really did was just like, hey, look at that, like look how like unhealthy and toxic these vault dwellers are, like while trying to like combat, I don't know, weird stereotypes. I don't know. Yeah.
And apparently you just got to crawl out of a freaking air duct or something to get out of the vault, which is wild.
Like I don't know, there's like a lot of weird like cross messaging happening here. So yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jim.
Yeah.
So what about you, Ben? What do you have going on right now? You haven't watched Fallout, you haven't watched Pluribus, you haven't watched Stranger Things, you haven't watched
Bro, I haven't watched
Is there anything that is going on right now in Ben's life that is interesting at all?
Other than Enshrouded?
Holy crap. He just brought up one game.
No. I beat Expedition 33, but I don't remember if that was if that was before
You don't remember
last week or not. I don't know, but I mean that game's incredible, and it's honestly been like all I can think about. So pretty much my spare time has been spent watching other people play the game. So I'm a big reaction content person, so I like to watch people experience the same stuff I do for the first time. Makes me happy.
He's a voyeur. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's that. No.
You
I've also
said
watched
you
some
like
movies.
watching people experience something that you do.
No.
Respect
Oh
that.
my goodness. I've watched some new movies too.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I saw Wicked for Good. I saw Housemaid. Saw Anaconda.
You saw The Housemaid, Ben?
I did see The Housemaid.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I'm actually watching it again tomorrow.
That's a pretty non-gay movie for you to watch, Ben.
Yeah, it's crazy. I
kind of
know.
Impressed. I thought you'd have been like, I'm kind of sick of that Sydney Sweeney. I was trying to show off her boobs.
No. I mean, it wasn't bad actually. I thought the performances were all really, really good.
There we go.
So
The performances.
no, genuinely, all right.
I came for the plot.
Yeah, dude. Oh, and I watched Avatar. That also happened.
Oh, Avatar 3.
Oh, you watched
my
Avatar
goodness,
3?
bro.
Yeah, I still haven't watched I'm not
Dude,
going to.
okay, so what's so funny to me is like I was moderately excited for Wicked for Good because I thought maybe, maybe they'll take this second half of the musical, which notoriously isn't very good, and they'll strengthen it somehow. Like they'll add some
Strengthen.
things to make it better, right? They'll maybe they'll make it more cohesive and coherent. And then I watched the movie, and when I tell you it felt like it was an hour longer than Avatar 3, I mean it. It wasn't good.
Not good. Yeah.
And I think that was my biggest disappointment of this year, movies wise.
Ooh. Wicked.
Like it's just
Wicked was your biggest disappointment.
It's worse than like it's not even that the movie is flat out awful. It's the fact that it's disappointing is almost worse than if it was just a terrible movie to begin with. You know what I mean?
But isn't it disappointing because it's awful?
It's disappointing because it's not the quality level of the first part, which is the same problem with the musical. Is the first half of the musical is incredible, and then the second half is like, it's kind of like that picture of the Hydra or the horse, right? It's
Hydra.
like the fiery stallion, and then it's just the hand drawn thing.
So using the scale of like musical movies, what would you like put it as? So like in comparison?
I mean, there's a lot of good musical movies out there. It's probably
There's a lot of bad ones too.
This is in like bottom 5. Yeah. And it's frustrating because Mike, I don't know if you've seen the musical or if you've just seen the movie. I'm assuming you've what?
Come on now, Ben.
No,
I
never
haven't
mind.
seen the musical, Ben.
You haven't?
No, Ben.
All right. Never mind then. Anyway,
but you were like a huge fan of the first one, weren't you?
Well, yes, because the first half of that musical is incredible. But it's you sit there, and this is what's so frustrating to me. And if anybody's seen the stage musical in the chat, then you know what I mean. You can't name like any of the music from the second half of the musical, or at least it's not going to be stuck in your head on a regular. If you like that kind of thing. And it's the same way for the movie. I can't. I'm done, bro. I'm sick and tired of this.
Are there any good musicals?
Like I said, this Wicked, the first half of Wicked,
it's so good.
It slaps.
Slaps.
It slaps. Even. No, listen.
It does actually though.
It slaps.
Completely just smacks
I'm
the
not,
shit out of you, bro. He's
crazy. Not talking about booty cheek clapping. He is talking about.
Josiah, listen.
Yeah.
Slaps.
Smacks. Yeah. Just
not smacks.
Wallops.
Slaps.
Wallops even.
Josiah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
Right? I'm gonna really need you to lock in here.
Okay.
It slaps.
Slaps. In all caps.
All caps. Yeah. I know you may not think that that's possible. I'm telling you right now, it happens. It slaps, bro.
It does.
Yeah. Cynthia Erivo. Yeah.
I dislike Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande as much as the next person.
What did you just say, Ben? Did you stroke out while pronouncing her name?
Yes.
Cynthia Erivo.
I dislike them as much as the next person. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they are easily the best part of the second movie, and it's not even close. Their performances are the only reason that movie is worth watching at all. Like any bit of it is only worth watching because their performances are good.
Performance.
Goodness gracious. Can anybody
What? Please finish what you're gonna say, Ben.
Can't get a word in edgewise.
I'm locked in, bro. I am so locked in right now to everything that's going on.
Locked in.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you
are. Honestly, if it weren't for the casting, then the movie would be borderline unwatchable. Yeah, man. I don't know. Anyway, I watched that and it felt long. I I don't usually check my phone in the movie theater, but I wanted to check my phone in the movie theater watching that one. And the problem is I know where it ends. I know when it ends, and I still wanted to check my phone to see if it was almost over. So, yeah.
That sounds really bad.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And it's just, never mind. I won't go any further. But I did watch Anaconda yesterday, and that brightened my mood quite a bit because I got exactly what I wanted out of that movie. So, I mean, it's a really dumb monster movie, and that is what I wanted out of it. So I got exactly what I wanted. I laughed, and then I left.
Would
the
you say
theater.
that's in the top 5 movies of the year for you, Ben?
No, but I also just don't know what to.
What would you say are like the top like
What
3
came out
movies
this
of the
year?
year for you, Ben?
2025 movies.
2025 movies. Here we go.
I didn't mark anything that I watched, but just
What?
off the top of my head,
What
You
you
didn't mark anything that you.
I didn't make a
watched.
list.
you like
I
pee
need-
on it
I-
or something? Like
You
Mark
didn't
No,
check
Harris?
it?
I
You
didn't
didn't
make a
make a
list.
list and check it
Like-
twice.
Goodness
Buy a
gracious.
copy of the Blu-ray and piss all over it or
You guys
something?
are absolute buffoons.
Dude,
I'm just
Santa's
trying
gonna
to. I'm just trying to keep.
Santa's
I'm
gonna
locked
be-
in. Okay, I'm
The
locked
best-
in.
disappointed with you, Ben.
No, I have not seen Marty Supreme yet. I think Josiah and I are seeing that here soon.
way to out all of Josiah's business to everyone on the
Yeah.
stream.
What? Goodness gracious.
All right, so
I'm
Marty
just
Supreme
disappointed
in
that
your
Ben
top
just
3
admitted that
movies.
he's making
No,
a list
I-
and he's not checking it twice.
I still need to see that.
Okay,
But
Top 3
having
movies?
not seen that,
Marty
top
Supreme,
3. I don't. How
Take
am
a
I
shot
supposed to
every
pick?
time Ben says Marty. Supreme.
Avatar 3.
First, number 1 is Sinners. It has not been replaced since it came out. It's still number 1. I don't think it's going to be replaced unless Marty Supreme blows my mind. But
Like I said, take a shot every time Ben says Marty Supreme. You
I'm
will
pretty
be
sure Sinners will
buzzed
remain
out of
number
your
1.
mind, bro.
Okay.
I would
So
definitely
Sinners, Marty
put-
Supreme, and
Stop, please. Stop.
Ben, did you like Marty Supreme?
Please stop. Please stop.
He said it so many times, dude. I don't think you realize how many times you said Marty Supreme, Ben. Like I was legitimately kind of shocked, dude. You're like,
Oh my goodness, how could I forget? K-pop Demon Hunters also is
Oh, yeah.
in my top 5.
I can see that.
Yeah. No, I mean, you don't want to know how many times I've watched that movie.
I mean,
you are correct.
I mean, we can imagine.
is it as
you
many
really-
as Cinderella?
We know how much you love K-pop.
Well, okay. Cinderella came out in 2015, so I've got a lot more years with that movie.
Would you say over 100?
For Cinderella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say it like that, Ben.
I can't.
In case you wonder.
Yeah, I would say it's over 100.
Obviously.
I don't
Duh.
think you realize. I do not think you realize how like desperate my crush level
Wait,
was
what?
on Lily James when that movie came out. I genuinely don't think you understand.
Desperate.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was.
Mike,
it
or Ben,
was-
that's like that's kind
it
of
was-
like creepy almost. Like
yeah, it was
Thirsty.
borderline creepy. Yeah. So
that movie came out in 2015,
yeah,
10 years
11
ago.
almost 11 years ago. Came out in March.
Crazy work, bro.
Hey Ben, how long have you been married?
I'm not going to answer that question in public.
Okay.
I'm not going to answer private
I'm
information.
sorry. I'm just doing the math personally. here in my
I've
head.
been married less time than Cinderella has been out. If that's what you're asking. Yes.
Okay.
So, in fact, it came out before I ever met my wife. So I had an unhealthy obsession with Lily James when that
Stop
movie came
saying that.
out. Unhealthy. Unhealthy.
So
just
so you've
don't want
watched
you
it
to
over
keep-
100 times.
I probably watched it about 40 times the year, like within the year or year and a half it came out.
So
Yeah.
like in the first year,
Mhm.
you watched it like 40 times.
Pretty dang close to that, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, all that aside,
I'm sorry. Chad.
we'll push that to the background.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll push that to the
Okay,
background.
so you have Sinners, Marty Supreme, and K-pop Demon Hunters.
I
Those
haven't
are
even
your
seen it,
top
bro.
3 movies of the year.
No, I'd probably say Warfare would fill out that top 3.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's like
Um,
you're just like yanking us in a whole other direction
Yeah,
there with.
I think Sinners, Warfare, and K-pop Demon Hunters were probably some of my favorite experiences watching movies this year.
Okay.
Avatar 3 would be in the top 5 for sure. And then I'm trying to think what else. There was another movie that I really enjoyed this year that would take that last spot. And I cannot remember what it is for the life of me.
It's the most amazing list I've ever heard.
Bro, it's bad. I have such bad memory. I genuinely don't remember what came out this year, and I'm blending it with 2024. 2024.
We're aware of your memory problems, Ben.
Yeah.
Would it be Snow White?
Bro.
Please don't tell me you're gonna say that you love that movie or something.
No,
like that.
no.
Okay.
I told
right.
you remember when that came out, you and I were the only ones who'd seen it, and we had to commiserate in how terrible it was
What?
when it came out. I
Snow White.
genuinely
Oof.
I have not. When I left the theater, I hadn't been that angry after watching a movie. I don't think ever. I was so mad after watching that movie. So mad. Yeah.
All right. So Chaz, what would be your like top handful of movies from 2025?
So I was like, cool. Moving on.
Well, I'm trying to have I'm trying to remember back to what came out at the beginning of the year. I don't remember if Sonic was last year.
That was in 2024, I think. Yeah.
2024.
Yeah, I think that was
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess Nosferatu was as well then.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite movies in 2024.
So I guess Sinners, F1.
Yeah. One was legit.
What else?
I respect the F1 shout out.
Did you see F1, Josiah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike and I
we
went
never,
and saw
we
it
never
together.
talked about.
Yeah,
we
Mike and
never
I
talked
went
about it,
and
but-
watched
Yeah,
it.
Ben, you weren't anywhere to be seen, and
No one saw that in
Josiah came and
IMAX, bro.
Yeah, I know, and without me and Josiah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, man.
So me and Josiah had to go see it together without you.
Yep,
So
sorry.
you abandoned us.
Mike and I watched a lot of movies together. So
You did.
yeah.
Without Ben.
I
Ben's
think those
not
are the
there.
highlights. I'm trying to think of what
F1?
other stuff I saw
Okay.
this year.
Yeah, I actually don't remember some of the movies that came out this year. 2024 movies like kind of started blending together a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Sinners would be up there for me. Frankenstein would probably be up there for me.
Frankenstein was good.
Warfare would definitely be up there for me as well.
Yeah.
Warfare was phenomenal. Oh my goodness.
I still haven't seen Warfare.
Oh, that movie's incredible.
I love
dude.
Sinners. Obviously, Sinners is one of my favorite movies of the year. But I really, really enjoyed F1, and the more I think about F1, the more I've been like, man, I really miss seeing movies like this in the theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it.
Weapons was sort of interesting.
Yeah,
Death of a Unicorn. That was interesting.
yeah, that was a fun.
That was kind of
that
fun
was an
trip.
interesting one
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind
Did
of
you guys see
surprising.
Primitive War?
I have not
I
seen
haven't
that yet.
that one
No. No.
That would be on my list.
Is it pretty
I do
good?
need to watch that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like an unapologetic B movie.
Okay.
It's like the dinosaur one, right?
Yeah.
In Vietnam with Trisha Helfer from Battlestar Galactica.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I think Good
yeah.
Boy would be pretty high up there for me too.
Well, I need to
really-
watch
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
really
yeah.
need to watch that still.
Good Boy was actually very surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still
I
need to
kind of
watch
went into it expecting like something kind of cheesy, and it was a lot more nuanced than I was expecting.
Yeah. Yep. Man,
And
I
as
forgot. I totally
I was gonna
forgot
say,
that-
as a pet owner, like it really resonated with me in terms of its like authenticity. It really felt like a real dog. They
Yes.
weren't like
Yeah.
anthropomorphizing it or doing weird stuff. Like it literally thought that it
Ooh.
felt the way that a real dog would react. So
Yes.
very cool.
Yep.
Did-
They were all like raw reactions and performances from the dog, so I think that was really cool. So
I just remembered another movie that would be at the top of my list is Companion. I really liked that movie a lot.
yeah,
I
Companion
thought
was
that
good
was
too.
really good.
Yep.
I didn't see
Mhm.
that.
That
There's a lot of
that
movies I
one
didn't see
really
this
good.
year, but yeah, Frankenstein, F1, Sinners. Sinners is my number one still. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed I didn't see Good Boy, but
I am too. I need to watch that one still.
Yeah. It's
I also
a
watched
good,
a lot of old
good one.
stuff and appreciated some older stuff that I watched.
I did read this, find my love of Interstellar this year. That was pretty big.
That is true. That's a big moment for you.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
a big moment for me, admitting that I was wrong.
Yep. hmm
Yeah,
And Mike was right the whole time.
Yeah,
He
I mean
was.
that's true. Yeah,
and
was
I
right the
hate
whole
I
time.
hate admitting when Mike is right, but he was right.
Man, you must really. No wonder you're so miserable, Ben. I'm right a lot.
Oh, I watched a really weird movie. It wasn't very good, but I watched a really strange movie called Die My Love with Jennifer Lawrence in it.
Hmm.
About a lady with like psychosis after she has a baby. Very interesting movie. But I don't think it was like great. I didn't love it, but it was definitely artsy and weird.
Mhm.
And it had her and Robert Pattinson in it. And the performances were really good. But I think it was almost just a little bit too disjointed for me, which I was part of the creative process for the movie. So it just didn't gel with me a lot, but it was definitely interesting. An interesting watch for sure. So that was
Okay.
another just random one that I watched.
I think the biggest disappointment as far as movies go for me this year was probably Running Man.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it because I heard it
I
was
haven't
bad.
seen it yet, and I love Edgar Wright, but I still haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
I was so hyped for the movie. I loved pretty much everything that Edgar Wright has made. I think he's phenomenal. And this movie was a bore fest. Like I was
It's
going in and
unfortunate.
out of sleep a couple times throughout the movie. It was I just like I there was like a million other things I would rather be doing than watching it. It was not a good time. So
Yeah, and that's so upsetting though, because Edgar Wright honestly has mostly just made bangers, I think. At least recently. And
recently he's always made bangers. Like
Well, I know,
Hot
I was-
Fuzz.
Oh
Hot
yeah,
Fuzz
one of
is
his
like
best movies.
yeah.
I was really excited for this movie.
Shaun
too.
of the
Yeah.
Dead.
Yep.
Yeah, like Edgar Wright has way more wins than
Losses.
on his career. I don't
Mhm.
think he has many losses on his career at all, actually.
Mm-hmm.
No, if anything, it's just this new one, but I haven't seen that. So
Yeah, I'm trying to go through his filmography like off the top of my head just to make sure I'm right about all of his movies. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Amazing, all of them.
He was a writer for Adventures of 1010, which he didn't direct it, but
great movie though.
Adventures of 1010 is criminally underrated.
Yes.
Even The World's End, which like isn't the best of the Cornetto trilogy, I appreciate
It's highly
that movie a lot
entertaining
more.
still. Yeah.
Yes, I appreciate it a lot more now.
Yeah.
But Baby Driver
Baby Driver's great.
is a
Yeah.
banger too. I haven't seen the Sparks Brothers. And then
I have
I really
not
like
seen that.
Last Night in Soho.
Yes. Last Night in
Yeah.
Soho is so good.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I can't believe that the Running Man wasn't good. That's kind of a bummer.
His Ant-Man movie is really good too. Like phenomenal film.
That we never saw.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been really good. Would have been.
I
We
would
would have actually had a
You
good
reopened that
Ant-Man
wound
movie.
again for me, didn't you?
Way to go, Mike. Way to go, Josiah.
Speaking of which, so we have like all these Doomsday trailers dropping and stuff. How are we? How are we
yeah.
feeling about that? You guys hyped? Seeing that Steve Rogers is
Bro.
coming back now as well. Like
so hyped, man.
they're literally doing like the meme of the guy digging up like the grave and stuff. Like that's what they're doing.
just-
They're just pulling everybody out, bro.
I think I said it. I don't
we
remember if
need
this
to
was a
come back,
conversation
bro.
we had in private or if it was like something we said on another stream, but I just feel like it just reeks of desperation. So I just can't care because of how much it reeks of desperation.
Wow, Ben.
Um,
You just can't.
Reeks.
You tried
I
caring,
cannot bring myself to care at all about the movie. So
I feel the same way. I think that they're extremely desperate right now.
I mean, they are.
They're focusing way more on trying to show you all the big names that they're bringing back, all the characters that they're bringing back, more than anything else. Like they're not trying to hype you up any other way. It's very obvious that even with this far out from the film, that they're trying to market all these people that are going to be coming back. It's so obvious that they're on their like last legs, and they're like, we need to win. We desperately need to win, and this movie has to win. If this movie does not do well, then that's not going to be good for Marvel at all. So,
100%.
Yeah, man.
The trailers were not that. They're just kind of whatever, I guess.
The trailers are kind of whatever. They're pretty mid. But kind of respect that they're like, you know what? I don't know what else to do, man. Just bring the other guys back.
Bring them all back, yeah.
Just bring those old guys back, man. Like, just yeah, like it's like, what do we do?
Oh my gosh! You want to know one of the worst movies I watched this year?
What's that?
Karate Kid Legends. Awful movie. I don't know if anybody else watched that one.
I have not.
I have not watched that. No.
Terrible.
I've heard nothing but bad things about it. So I'm like,
goodness.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
It's like an hour and 20 minutes long, and the entire movie feels like they are in fast forward mode. And it just nothing ever gets a minute to breathe. The cameos are horrible. It's just the whole thing is bad. It's bad. Story's bad. Everything's bad. The actors are fine, but other than that,
I'm gonna be honest. I think that season 6 of Cobra Kai was pretty bad too, to be honest. So
yeah. I haven't seen that
just
show.
maybe you should just like things,
Yeah, I mean, you know what? You're right.
Have you ever thought about liking stuff?
You're right,
bro. What was that really freaky, weird movie that we watched about the connected people?
Human Centipede?
No, I'm trying to make my. I'm just trying to list.
Literally just reference Human Centipede.
I'm trying to list all the 2025 movies I've seen, but I can't remember the name of it.
You remember that? You remember that porn that we watched together?
No,
remember that movie with them guys with like all on top of each other and stuff.
They were connecting, bro.
You know
together.
Yeah,
is that what it was called?
Two dudes was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that movie was interesting.
The one where they're like magnetically attracted to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one with Allison Brie, right?
Yeah, it's a freaking weird movie, bro.
I enjoyed it. I like the weirdness. I thought it was fun.
I enjoyed my time at the theater. I don't think that it's one I will go out of my way to watch multiple times, but
yeah,
it was definitely an enjoyable time at the theater. It was weird. So
I'm looking at my critic list.
Drop that.
I'm looking at my critical list of the movies that I saw this year, which I need to update because I definitely have not updated this in a while. But the top or the bottom 5 movies of the year for me were Snow White, Wolfman, Holland, Minecraft, and Elio.
Bro, I forgot about mine. Wait, Elio came out like 2 years ago.
No, it came out this year. Last year.
No,
2025.
No way.
It did. Yep.
Ben, did you just tell
wait,
Josiah
hold on
that
a
his
second.
list
Never
was
mind.
wrong? Like,
Never mind.
You're gonna walk that back, Ben?
I am gonna walk that back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk that back.
That's what I thought, Ben. That's what I thought.
He just casually was like, Josiah, you don't know what you're talking about. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna walk it back.
You're
And I just
wrong,
mixed it up with that other one word name movie.
I know this is your list. But like, what do you know about movies?
Actually, it came out in 2024. No, it did not, Ben.
I'm gonna walk it back because I remember that other single like one name movie that they had in Italy. No, it was the Italy one about the kid, the monster, the sea monster kid.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Luca.
Oh, Luca.
Yeah,
Luca was awful
See,
too. Oh my god.
So I was mixing it up with that one.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
sorry.
I'm right.
Actually,
Elio
Josiah.
came out last year, 2025. The big 2025. Ben was wrong.
The big 2025.
So.
Yeah, Elio's pretty terrible, bro.
It was pretty awful.
Yeah.
Ben couldn't even remember what year it came out, so that's how
That's
bad
you
it
know
was.
it's bad, bro.
Josiah, obviously you don't know what you're talking about, pal.
But yeah, Avatar 3 was pretty good too. So, that'd be That'd be pretty high up there too. You know, it was a good
I'm
time.
trying.
Did Ben just whisper quietly predators? You guys, was I the only one that heard that? I just heard, like, we're talking and Josiah's talking and I just hear
Yeah. That happened.
Well, we all
oh,
know
it
that
did
Ben-
happen.
We all
Okay.
know that Ben
Yeah.
loved Predator Badlands.
It's just
so,
weird
you know,
how
you-
he, like,
You ain't
why would you
making that
whisper
up.
that out loud?
You ain't making it up, bro.
That's crazy work.
Sorry,
You're
I'm looking through a
crazy
list
work.
of movies that came out this year, and that was just a name I wanted to read out loud. Ignore me.
That's
I
He
fuck-
really
it's
likes
just
saying
wild,
Predator
bro.
every chance it gets. That's
It
like,
is crazy work, man.
any
Just
chance
drop
Ben
that
gets to
shit.
say the word Predator, he will take it.
It was so wild to hear it that I immediately assumed that I was in the wrong. I was like, nah, I didn't hear that correctly. No, I did. And was like, no, Mike, you know what? You're right. You did hear that.
okay,
I did just randomly whisper predators for no reason.
I think I finished my list of movies I've seen this year.
Terrifying, bro. Fucking wild.
Predators.
Yeah, you want to know what's also towards
So
the bottom of my
fucking
list?
Wild, dude.
What's that?
Freaking Lilo and Stitch is at the bottom of my
You
list.
just you didn't even have it ready to go.
I thought you
didn't
loved
even-
Lilo and Stitch. Didn't you
No.
like say a bunch of positive stuff about that when that movie came out?
Pretty sure.
I don't know,
did.
maybe, but then I
That's-
watched it again and I realized
guess
that
we'll
it was
never know.
actually terrible.
And
I
just
mean,
like-
he definitely said that on one of our streams.
I like how he's like, I don't know, who knows, you know?
No, I said it was aggressively mid.
That Ben guy says a lot of stuff. Who knows what he's saying out here, you know? Ben,
It was,
like,
I think it was Moana 2 that he really liked.
No, Moana 2 I said also was aggressively
You
mid.
you love
Ben
that one.
switched to his other
That's not true.
personality so fast.
No.
I'm pretty sure you were heaping some pretty positive praise on
I don't know if I would go that
when that came
far.
out.
That sounds pretty accurate.
Keeping
To Ben as a
pretty
human
positive
being.
praise, those three things.
Yeah,
No.
heaping.
Yeah, Ben, that does sound a lot like you. Yeah.
Heaper.
I mean, I'll have to go back and look at the records because I'm pretty sure it was on one of our streams. But yeah,
Wow, maybe I.
but now
only
it's at the
saw-
bottom of your list for the year. That's kind of crazy. That's a wild
Yeah, maybe
one
I
to do
only
there.
saw 29 movies. That's crazy. Did I really only see 29 movies this year?
Sounds about right. You didn't get out much this year, so
No.
you didn't see any. You wouldn't even go see
I-
any movies with me. I like at all.
You, I can't. You literally can't. We cannot go at the same times. Huff.
I mean, that sounds like a personal problem on your end.
Whoa.
Yeah.
whoa, whoa,
Okay.
whoa.
So for the record, Josiah likes to go to the movies at like 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I
That is
can't
true.
do that.
Listen,
during the
I'm-
week.
I'm gonna be
Nobody
real.
wants to go then.
No, that's
I
why I love
literally
going to
can't.
movies with Josiah, dude. That's my favorite. Like, I know
I
that
wish I
like the
could.
movies are supposed to be an event, but what was it? Was it 2024, 2023 that we went on like that run where we saw like we were seeing every movie we could in the theater? I think it's
Mhm.
2023. And me
Yeah.
and Josiah were going like every day in the morning, and it was great because there was never anybody else in the
Nobody
theater.
there. Yeah.
Nobody there. And
Nobody
the people
there.
that were there because they wanted to be. They weren't getting dragged. They didn't bring their kids along. You know, their
Mhm.
kids were either at school or in bed, or you know, like, dude, listen, it was a good time. All right,
I got a good system worked out. All right.
it
So-
worked well. But it is very early, and like you will be if the movie's bad, you will have no patience for it because you're like, I got up at 8 in the morning to go see this fucking movie. Like, there's no grace for it.
There
at
is
all.
no mercy to be shown.
But but if it's good, you're like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, man, this was totally worth getting up in the morning for. Like, yeah, dude. But
I mean, that's
yeah.
usually what I'll do if I'm watching a movie like early like that. I'll just like if it's terrible, I'll just like go back to sleep.
Just go to
like,
sleep.
yeah.
But the other thing is too, it actually frees you up to see like multiple movies in a day because like you get done with a movie and you're like, dude, it's 1 o'clock. I can see another movie.
Mhm. Yep.
Like, I can
What's
make
your
that
guys' record?
For what?
happen. Movies in a day?
Movies in a day. In the theater specifically.
I mean, me and Josiah went and saw 2 together, in a day. I don't think we've ever saw.
I think
3.
3 is my highest. Yeah.
Okay.
I have seen no. I think mine is also 3. I think it was Avengers Endgame. I saw it myself. I saw it with a friend, and then I saw it with another group of friends,
Mm-hmm.
all on the same day. I think that was the biggest one. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest was the other one. I might have also seen that 3 times in a row. That might have been a tie. Because me and my buddy went and saw it, and we liked it so much that we just
Turn around and went back
out.
in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we went and got another ticket and went back in.
Yep.
And then he also was like, I also have to see this tonight with my girlfriend. So then we came back.
Yeah.
What's the
like-
last movie I did that for?
I
I'm trying to
think
remember.
I think Infinity War is the last time that I saw it. No, it would have been No Way Home. I watched it and then
Back
I
to back?
went right back in and watched it again because I loved it that much. So yeah.
I'm trying to think the last time I did a back to back of the same movie. Like, you guys are gonna hate me for this.
Yep, here it comes.
I back to backed Thor Ragnarok.
Dude, Ben.
Of course.
I
you did.
don't know if that was the last time I
Ben
did it,
got
but I
back to back in Thor Ragnarok.
yeah, bro, I backed
Crazy
to
work.
backed it.
He got
Um,
back to back. Ben got his back blown
My
out in Thor
my record for
Ragnarok,
movies
bro.
in the theater is either 4 or 5, and in
Ben
the
got his
same day.
back
Holy
blown out in
crap.
Thor Ragnarok,
But that was
dude.
when I
You
worked
know,
at the theater. So I had a day off, and I just went and because I could watch movies for free. I had a day off, so I just went and watched a bunch of movies, and then we had an employee screening at like 1 a.m. So I stayed for that. And
Oh,
Yeah,
watched
you
it.
sure Ben
used to be
was
like
just like-
super aggressive about watching movies in theaters.
Yeah, I
man.
watched
respect
I
it.
watched Blade Runner 2049 7 or 8 times in the theater, with like 4 of those being in IMAX. So
If I could get
Yeah.
in for free, yeah, I'd see a lot more.
no, dude, I
movies,
watched. I would literally go sit in movies just to take a nap in the auditorium. Like if it was before my shift, I'd just go in there, sit in a movie, and sleep.
Well, that
in
was
the
also
chair.
'cause- never mind.
Don't say what. What are you going on?
Ben had a brief stint where he was living in a movie theater and he just won't tell anybody.
Yeah, I was eating out of the trash cans too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Um,
listen, don't let me kick a guy when he's down. But at one point, all I ever knew Ben as is a guy that was sleeping at the movie theaters. 'Cause he's
not
like,
true, bro.
I just go. He's like, I get up in the morning, I go to work at the movie theater, and then I sleep in between. And then I eat all the food there, and I work my second shift. And I was like, "Bro, do you ever go home?" And he goes, "I'm sleeping at the movie theater."
Home?
And I was like, "Oh,
Oh yeah.
like
Home? You
like-
think I got one of those? Like,
yeah." I'm like, "Oh, you might be homeless."
Home? You guys have those?
Yeah. Like you might be
Yeah.
homeless, Ben.
I definitely watched Your Name back to back as well.
Stop. Stop.
Cinderella, and I'm just kidding. I didn't watch Cinderella back to back.
I don't believe that at all.
come on, of course you
I
did.
didn't. Not in the theater. No.
I want to see Kate Blanchett back to back.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, well,
Who doesn't?
She's still just so fine, bro. It's crazy.
bro,
It's crazy.
aged like fine wine, bro.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Kate
Kate
Blanchett.
Blanchett?
Yeah.
Would.
Incredible.
So,
I'm just thinking about Kate Blanchett now. So
Yeah.
that's all I'm
I
mean, it's-
Ben
it's a
being
problem.
homeless and living at a movie theater.
all right. We do have some super chats to get caught up
Oh
on
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Um,
yeah.
Thank you so much for the generosity, everyone.
Yes,
We
thank you.
appreciate
You guys
that.
are the best. Look at that. Starting off strong.
Okay, here we go.
Naruto the 7th, 33 for $5 says, "Hello, Josiah. Long time no see. It's good to see everyone. Just stopping by to say hi. Wish I could stay longer. I'm in the middle of my school meeting. LOL."
Hey, good to
Good
see you too,
No worries,
Naruto.
man. Appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna be streaming again soon. I have been this whole past like week has been just chaos
Brutal.
for me. So, but I'll be back on it soon. So, good to see you, Naruto. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, thank you for that super chat. X in Wonderland for $2 says, "That great actual physical contact."
Touching people in real life is pretty cool.
Thank you for that super chat, but I don't know what that's referring to.
I don't know either, but I respect it.
But
Totally.
yeah.
Who cares, Ben? It's awesome.
Draken CM for 199 says, "Miki, who peed in your Cheerios today? Are you
You know what?
okay?
Yeah, are you okay, Mike?
Um,
Are you
Yeah,
okay?
I'm good.
Are you
Everyone
okay?
keeps asking me
Vicky?
why I'm so grumpy. Like why I'm so like mad all the like seem so mad all the time. I have perpetually been running on about 2 to 3 hours of sleep every day, for the last like week.
Hmm.
So it's been a
Well,
fun
maybe you
time.
should
Yeah.
stop doing
And the
that.
only reason I'm awake most of the time is because, you know, cool thing about ADHD meds is they are made of a very specific type of pharmaceutical that is designed to keep you awake when you're sleepy.
Mhm.
So shout
Okay.
out to Breaking Bad.
All right. All right.
W.
Damn.
Amphetamines, bro. Yeah.
Thank you.
There you- Yeah.
So yeah, no, I've just been very tired, and when I'm tired, I lose all social graces. It's frankly a miracle that I haven't yelled at Ben at all yet.
Yeah. Frankly, a miracle that
And
I
Mike
haven't
doesn't
yelled
even
at
drink
all.
coffee either. So like,
I don't drink coffee. No.
Yeah, which is wild.
Well,
'Cause
coffee
coffee
is boiled bean juice, and it's disgusting, frankly.
Nah, it's good. It's good.
Ben,
You know what,
thank you.
Mike? You know
Ben,
what?
I
I'm
really
not
appreciate you coming in clutch to defend my position.
You know, I was just gonna say, you know what, Mike? I won't even disagree with that. You know what? It is boiled bean juice.
Yep.
But that's okay because it's amazing and it's
not
incredible.
okay. It's
I just-
And it's,
not
you know,
okay.
it might be a little weird, but that's okay.
Boiled leaves are also good.
Yeah, we also suck on leaves in
Yeah.
our drinks too.
You what?
So we
You what?
Sucking them.
we suck on all sorts of things in our drinks.
Here's the thing. When was the last time you were like, I don't know, walking around and you were injured somewhere, and then somebody was like, "Yo, I got these beans," chewed them up and like spit them on your wound? Has that ever happened?
Not that I can recall.
Okay, well, guess what? Some of our ancestors used to take leaves and chew them up and spit them out, put them on wounds to help disinfect those wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
drinking those same leaves that you could put in somebody's wounds to help them survive a bad injury makes sense. You know what doesn't make sense? Those same beans that you couldn't use to save a human life, you boiled into a weird fine paste and then just drank it because you didn't know what else to do
more
with
of
it.
of an internal thing, you know, like leaves more external when it comes to like, you know, the ailments, but beans are good for the internal elements and
They
stuff,
make
you know,
they,
like
they gave you gas.
Yeah.
Let's
Shit your
read some
pants.
super chats.
Thinking about
but
think
farting
about
is
the,
not a bad thing.
Yeah, but it's the shitting. Okay? Because I know a lot of coffee drinkers and they all say the same thing. Oh man, I just had my morning coffee. Time to go shit now. Like,
I don't do that.
What are
doesn't
you
happen to
guys
me.
doing?
That doesn't happen to me.
That
Doesn't happen to me
happens
either.
to everyone. It's a
No,
diuretic.
No,
Y'all
it
be
doesn't.
shitting your
I mean,
pants.
it might help me not be constipated, you know, maybe.
So you
But
have
it's
diarrhea.
not like I
Oh,
drink
okay.
the coffee
Gotcha.
in the morning and I'm like, oh,
The
I
coffee
gotta go
diarrhea
right
is
now.
normal.
It's no.
Understood.
It's
The-
like
the
it keeps
the
you
coffee
regular.
diarrhea
It's
is
like
fine.
you know, some people do fiber. You know, like fiber's their thing.
Why do fiber when I drink my boiled bean juice and made me shit my pants?
But it's not like
Wild.
that. You know, I'm like clutching my ass and run to the bathroom in the morning or anything like that. You know, it's like it just keeps you regular. You know, and it helps out the system. Coffee is
Why are
so
you
great
not
for that.
pooping
Like,
regular
and
on your
coffee has
own?
so much electrolytes in it as well.
You know what else has
Electrolytes is a good thing.
electrolytes?
You got to have the
Gatorade.
electrolytes. You know, you got to have those.
Electrolytes is what plants crave.
Yeah.
Listen, I just don't want to hear it from you guys. All right.
You know what? Boiling your beans and drinking it's not. a
I'm
bad
raw
thing,
dogging
all
life
right?
without coffee, and I'm doing just fine.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Listen, the worst thing that happens to me is I get grumpy and can't handle Ben.
I was gonna say. I mean, imagine if you did have coffee, though. You know, it'd just be like another step up.
Imagine being patient with Ben. No.
Imagine grinding up your medicine and putting it in the coffee and then drinking that.
That's
And-
called tea. That's what I was just saying. That's tea.
I mean, look, coffee and nicotine is like a great combination, and I highly recommend
Coffee
it
and
to
cigarettes.
everyone who's of legal age, obviously, but you know,
Coffee and
just...
cigarettes. That's what you just
no
suggested to
cigarettes.
the-
No, cigarettes
Well,
are gross.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
gotta get
But
that
you know,
nicotine
maybe
somehow, you
look,
know?
I've only seen Mike drink like one cup of coffee my entire life,
And how
and
did
it was
that go?
barely coffee because it was mostly sugar. Like, I think you might have put almost all the packages that were
I
on
did.
the table.
I was
in
like,
that
all right,
coffee.
let's make this bad boy palatable. And it was still not very good.
That's crazy.
They're not good, Ben.
That's crazy. Anyway,
Well, no one said you have to drink it. You can always get those coffee colonics.
Why would I want it
Boof
shot
it
up my ass?
right up in there.
That's what I'm saying. You see what happens? You give coffee drinkers enough room,
They start shooting up
they start shooting coffee up their buttholes,
Yeah, man. You got to bypass that blood-brain barrier.
I bypassed the main compressor.
I don't know. You might just need to try it sometime, Mike.
No, thanks.
We can make a series out of it or something. Mike's
Yeah.
oh yeah,
coffee
Mike,
adventures.
Watch Mike pump coffee up his ass.
I'm down.
People will watch
Yeah.
that, I'm sure. Stop saying yeah like it's a normal thing.
Totally.
Well,
Ben, are you gonna read super chats or what?
I'm waiting for Josiah to pull them up. Son of Sanguinius the
Sanguinus?
10th for $2 says Ben has too much fun saying thickums tax.
you said it again, Ben.
Sanguinus.
Can you whisper it like you did Predator?
War Wizard 7A for 199 says, how much to replace Ben with a Asian food enjoyer? You don't have to replace me with that because he already is part of the cast.
Bill was out of town, or else
Yeah.
we would have just had been here today.
He's not a replacement. He's just one of us.
No, he definitely a replacement.
Lamppost for $20 says, who's the Ben with the master plan? Epic Mike with a motherfucking gun.
Well.
Wow.
This happened.
Are you the Ben with the master plan?
What?
Are you the Ben with the master plan?
I don't know, Ben. What are you saying to me?
I don't know. Anyway, thank you for that super chat.
You got a freaking gun, bro. That's all you got to know from that.
Yeah.
You fuck your mother with it apparently or something. I don't know.
That's
man.
crazy, bro.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. All right. I don't know what's going on.
I also don't know what's going on.
But thank you, Lamppost. We appreciate
Sure,
that.
but
Just
thank you.
something super like are you guys okay in the chat? Like
I'm
genuinely?
hinged, bro.
Are you guys okay? Some of these super chats that are coming in are wild.
Yeah. What are we
Stephen
saying?
De Leon for what? See, Stephen
And
De
it's driven them to
Leon
madness. It's a cry for help. They're all like,
for
please,
$5 says,
kick Ben.
what is what?
Come on, Ben.
Read it, Ben.
Stephen De Leon for $5 says, what is this sausage fest? Ben licks dicks. Shout out West Texas. Bill's Mafia. Stephen De Leon rules all. Jeremy loves dick. Notre Dame rules all.
You know. I respect it.
That's crazy. Thank you for that super chat. Draken CM for $4.99 says Duffer Bros are going to Paramount Plus, where Taylor Sheridan is going to NBC Universal.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mhm.
Interesting indeed.
Paramount Plus. Yes.
Paramount Plus peak.
The peak streaming platform right there.
I mean, they are doing well because of everything going on with Taylor Sheridan, but
They are. Yeah. But they're about to
as
lose
wild as it sounds, it's still better than Peacock.
that's
that is
very
true.
true.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not hard to be
Peacock
better than
hasn't
Peacock.
released
So.
No.
anything at all. Like nothing. Like they're awful.
Yeah, nothing.
I
notable.
actually think I get it for free with my
Yeah.
cable
Phone or
subscription,
something?
and I still don't watch it.
Yep. I get it for free with like my phone or internet, and then it's another.
I
one
watch
just
way
don't
more
use.
stuff on Tubi than I do on Peacock.
And Tubi's free,
I'm
bro.
gonna be honest,
Yeah.
I barely ever use Tubi. I forget
Really?
it exists all the time. Yeah, like it's a great like it's great whenever I've used it. I'm like, oh my god, like there's so many
Mhm.
good things on here.
Tubi.
I
Tubi's
found
also
some
been
like
just been
really
sounds Robin, like-
special like
Tubi is a good place to
Gems.
see all of the secret movies that I can't talk about.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is true.
A lot of content that I've worked on has ended up on Tubi, for better or worse.
Mm.
Some of it's good, some of it's really terrible.
Very cool.
but-
I watch a lot of
I
like
can-
old movies on Tubi. They have a lot of like really, really old movies, like from the 20s and 30s and stuff on there. So I watched
Mhm.
some of those before. So It's a good
Shout
time.
out, everyone should go check out The Christmas Bunny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do it. It's
Yeah.
not too late. Christmas was just last week, guys. You still have time. Okay.
Still got time. The
Still have
Christmas
time.
season is still here.
Who's that?
Craig Morning for $10 says, "Hello, it is I, the narrator. I couldn't figure out how to advance the plot without using this character to describe off-screen connections. Just so you know, farewell for now." Thanks for that super chat. I assume that was referring to Stranger Things, but
I think he was talking about you, Ben.
oh, okay. Thank you for that super chat.
I don't think there's.
Oh man, he just called you a plot contrivance. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's crazy. I'm not the hero of my own story.
Just
I'm
got
the plot
smoked.
contrivance of my own story. That's wild. I'm the MacGuffin.
I don't think there is a narrator in. Stranger
Ben's the
Things,
mystery
though.
box.
No,
Yeah.
Ben is the mystery.
I really am. Nobody knows what's
So we
under
keep
it.
saying not to open it. And we're just like, just leave it shut, man. You didn't poke any holes in the top. Like he'll just stop moving after a while.
He really wants his box opened, like badly. So
He's like, please open my mystery box.
Yeah, open it up. Justin Martins Vern, for a member for 11 months, says Happy New Year Day. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for
Happy
that, Justin. Appreciate that.
Happy New Year.
Legendary Scrub for $2 says, "Ben, did you find the H Shinji Kanda sand shrews? That is a weird thing to be asking me, Legendary Scrub." That implies that you've seen personal information of mine, which I don't love. So thank you for that super chat.
Oh,
What? What does that mean, Ben?
wait, what?
That
I'm
was
so
a post on
confused.
Facebook.
Apparently, Ben has doxed himself. At some
Apparently.
point.
I am beyond happy with what just was revealed here. I'm gonna be completely honest. That makes me extremely happy.
That's yeah,
My night is made right now. Dude.
that's wild, bro.
Like, the
Oh
way
my
Ben
gosh.
got immediately super uncomfortable.
Ben's about
Ben-
to have another mental breakdown now.
No,
Like,
I'm
I'm
not
sure that
actually.
at some point in time, someone will dox the shit out of me too. But like, Ben, did you not even like immediately make all your stuff private?
That's how
when
he
you started
felt when I
streaming?
showed him a photo of his sister that he himself had never seen before. He's like, "Oh wait, hey, is this your sister?" He's like, "How did you find that?" What?
Where was that taken?
No, I mean, yeah, all my stuff is private. So
Are you sure about that, Ben?
yeah.
Okay,
You say so.
all right.
I
Well,
don't know, man.
not
Anyway,
private from Legendary Scrub, apparently.
apparently not, man. Well, that, to be fair, that was it posted in a public Facebook group. So
Oh well,
yeah.
that makes
Which
sense. then.
Facebook group, Ben? Was it one that we were all part of at some point?
No.
Wait, what Facebook group are we talking about?
It was
here,
like
Ben?
it was like a public Pokemon group.
like a hentai group or something, or
Whoa,
Probably.
public Pokemon group. I was
Oh,
trying to
okay.
collect. Yeah, I collect Shinji Kanda.
Oh wow, Ben! Somebody accidentally stumbled across one of your posts in a public
Yeah.
Pokemon group.
Yeah,
One of the most popular franchises of all time.
yeah.
Listen, that's pretty great, actually.
That's-
the
but
way
that's
you
wild.
reacted, it sounded like you like sent this in like a DM or something. Like,
Yeah,
No.
you made
no,
it sound
yeah,
like
I
it was some like
hacked.
deeply like private information.
yeah.
I was.
Yo,
You
that
said
was
that
a
it was like
conversation I
personal
had with my
information, and you
wife.
posted it on a public group, Ben.
Yeah, I told my wife that in confidence last night.
Yeah, but I
Like,
kind of forgot I posted it in a public group until I just thought about it.
forgot? Dude, that's crazy work.
Ben is like, this is deeply personal information. It's like,
yeah. How did you learn that? Who told you? Ben like gets interrogated by the FBI. They're like, yeah. we
wild.
know that you have brown hair. Oh my god! How did you learn this? Who told you?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Are you allergic to corn? Who said? How did you guys learn that? Oh, you guys are good at this.
That's crazy. Anyway,
It's so nuts, dude.
we know you have a multiple personality disorder. How did you know that?
Yeah. What? Who told you that? You did. Curses. Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
this is
my gosh,
retarded.
it's so funny.
Metal Slave 199 for $20 says the coffee cacas are real.
See?
Thank you
Maybe
that
for some of you. Maybe for
No,
some of you.
Not
for
for
all
me,
of you.
bro. It's a little
That's
weird.
the thing.
Look,
It was
even
always a
Ben, who shits over everything, doesn't even get the shits from coffee.
That's because his
Actual.
body doesn't have any left to give, bro. Not because he doesn't
Ben
feel it.
shits so badly he ends up in wheelchairs, bro. That's what.
Oh, okay, so
Bro, I still
Listen.
can't. I still just.
I always was told that it was just a wildly accepted thing that like coffee makes you shit. Now all of a sudden it doesn't when you have to defend coffee.
Well, it just depends on who you ask. If you ask Beardo, you know, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, coffee gives me the squirts, bro. Just spraying diarrhea all over the place." But you know, it's like, you know, some of us are just built different. So
Mhm.
plus, I've been drinking coffee since I was like 6 years old. So you know, maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe my body's just like completely in tune with coffee at this point. It
What
just
you were
doesn't
going to
even
say was
phase
your
it.
body's been so poisoned by coffee that it's just, you know, if you just slowly dose yourself with enough poison,
You know what?
build up resistance.
The wild thing is, I still remember to this day my very first cup of coffee. I still
Tell us
remember
about
it.
it,
I
Josiah.
remember where I was. I remember
Okay.
what I was doing.
Okay.
And
Why do
it
you
was
remember
it
that
was
so vividly?
I don't know. It was just a nice hot black cup of coffee. Black. Super black.
Black.
And I sucked that whole thing down, bro. And it was so good.
Black.
It was just so good. It was on a nice crisp fall morning. Yeah. It was a good time.
I'm concerned.
Metal Slave 199 for $10 says Mike will eat the coffee beans, poop them out. Josiah and Rough Night will brew the coffee, and Ben will drink it.
You know what?
Oh my gosh. Metal Slave might have just created like the
freaking
most epic business of all time.
Diabolical,
It's
bro.
the least weird thing that I've heard coffee drinkers do.
Diabolical.
Yeah, man.
It's the least weird thing I've heard coffee drinkers
Meeks
do
blend.
with their coffee.
199. Coffee 199.
Yeah.
There you go,
Straight
man.
From my butthole.
You know what?
Authentic.
It could be something huge.
You know what? We might have to sell that small batch. You know,
I'm not. No.
And we can tell people if they don't drink this coffee, they're racist. So
Good marketing.
you know, we could
decision.
really guilt a lot of these like suburban moms into drinking this coffee, doing that. You know, it could be like a whole thing. We can go around door to
I
door.
don't
We can
like
be
what's
like,
happening. Or what's
we
being
have
said
coffee
here.
that we want to sell you, and it comes from this guy's ass. And show like a picture of Mike. And if they refuse, then we could be like, ooh, that's kind of racist. And they'd be like, fine, I'll buy the coffee. Could be a whole thing, bro. This actually could be huge.
I think I'm gonna call the cops.
Could be I mean, Metal Slave, that's a banger idea. That's a really good idea.
is.
Yeah.
Can we not encourage Metal Slave, please? Thanks. All right. Let's just not encourage Metal Slave's behavior.
Metal Slave 199 for $10.
What are we doing?
For the Meeks blend coffee tax.
There we go.
Stop! There's no Meeks blend coffee.
We're already raising funds for this business.
No, we're not. I'm not selling coffee made out of my butthole.
Are you sure, Mike? Are you sure?
I'm not voluntarily doing it.
I'll go.
Telling you guys, if it happens, it wasn't voluntary.
I'll get a startup set up for it. And we'll get all the forms filled out. I'll set up the LLC.
Yeah,
we'll do
man.
all the things.
Forget making movies. That's too hard. Let's just do this coffee thing.
This would be a lot easier for sure.
It sure would.
Yeah. Probably a lot cheaper too. So
I'm not selling coffee out of my ass.
Have fun with that.
And it's all dark roast.
Wait, Ben was all in on this. Aren't you the one that has to drink it, Ben?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Ben's gonna be the taste tester.
Never
here.
mind, we're
Ben,
good.
you
I'm
forgot that
good.
you were gonna have to drink the
Nope,
poop.
I'm good. We don't need to.
No, don't change it now, Ben. let's we might be onto something. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
I think I've had a change of heart.
I mean, Ben was totally on board with drinking Copula Walk, so he should.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, you're gonna buy some shit coffee.
I will absolutely drink that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
not
That's
Mike's.
crazy work.
Not Mike's, bro. No.
really?
It's too far.
So you drink it
little
out of an
racist.
animal's ass, but not
Yeah,
your
out of
friends.
not your friends. That's crazy.
No.
You can pick your friends. You can pick your friend's nose, but Ben won't drink coffee out of my ass.
Wild
Woo-woo.
statement.
Anyway, Metal Slave 199 for $10 says Meek already has the sugar. Who's adding the milk?
Okay.
It's pre-sweetened, bro. It's,
We're gonna need to ban Metal Slave.
That's
right
crazy.
now.
Be like, why is this coffee so sweet, bro? I haven't even added sugar to it.
We're gonna need to ban Metal Slave right now from the chat. Thank you.
Oh man. Well, I mean, it does sound a little racist on Ben's part, to be honest.
It did sound real racist.
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben. What about brotherhood and honor? Know anything about that, Ben?
Mhm.
Totally.
real
Won't
friend
even
would
drink
drink
your
coffee
bros'
out-
ass coffee. Come on.
A real friend would drink this coffee right now in front of everybody.
Hey, you know what? If not drinking that coffee,
That's how Stranger Things should have gone, man.
yeah.
Ben,
totally.
please finish the statement you were about to make.
Nope, I'm not gonna say it. It will just
Please say
Do it, Ben.
no,
He was about
no,
to
no,
say,
no.
Do it.
If he was about to say if that makes me racist, then
I'll be fucking racist.
yeah, he was gonna say it, and I was.
Then I'll
all
be the
on board.
racist.
Yet another mask off moment for Ben.
Yeah, get out
I
here,
haven't
you
had any.
racist!
I haven't had any mask off moments. What are you talking about?
You have had so many mask off moments, Ben.
Guys, I'm tired. All right.
Ben wants Mike to stretch his mystery box, but he won't drink Mike's ass coffee. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I'm hurt, frankly.
Yeah.
How much you paying me to do this?
Nothing. You get to drink my ass coffee, bro.
That's
It's
crazy.
pre-digested.
You get a
diet.
share in the company, all right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got to share in the company. We're about to make so much cash. Bro. We're about to make so much fucking money, bro.
You'll be set for life, bro. All right, Ben. If somebody handed you $1 million to drink Mike's ass coffee, would you do it?
Yeah, I'd do that.
Ben
$1 million
didn't
bucks is
hesitate,
$1 million
bro.
bucks.
Ben didn't even hesitate, bro. He was like, "Yeah, you
Once
absolutely
again,
know."
$1 million
I'm all
bucks is
for it.
$1 million bucks.
Yeah.
So
There you go. There you go. Now I just got to figure out
This
the way
is-
to get the money.
that silence was way too long.
This is this is how we're
Please.
starting out the year, guys.
Gonna have to send an
This is the
email to Zachary Levi now.
this,
Hey, we got a
this,
great investment opportunity, bro.
This is the
Trust me,
pace that
don't
we are
understand.
setting at the beginning of the year. 2026. This is how we're starting right here. Okay.
Yep.
There we can only accelerate from here. Like we can't go backwards.
Well, we got to start, real low. We have to keep ourselves kind of bottom of the barrel and then work our way up. So
Ass
Yeah.
coffee's the bottom of the barrel.
I would say it's pretty low down there. Yeah, Yeah.
Mhm.
literally. So Yeah.
Keeps us humble.
yeah, that's right. Ben, you got another super chat to read here.
Mark Andre Roy for $199 says Dickums ass roast.
Come on, dude.
Dickums.
No,
I
don't do
I've
that.
never wanted to hit Ben more than right now at this very moment.
Dickums ass roast.
Have you guys seen that movie? I'm trying to remember what it was called now. With the guy that played he played the FBI agent in Ant-Man, the Asian dude. And then he did a movie and Keanu Reeves was in it as well.
Wait, what?
You guys know what I'm talking about?
The Asian guy in Ant-Man?
Yeah, there was an Asian or no, he was in maybe he wasn't in Ant-Man. No, he was I think he was in Ant-Man 2. He was also he played he was in WandaVision a little bit as well.
I forgot. John Krasinski.
Wait, what?
John Krasinski is
John-
not an Asian man. man.
Oh,
Missed the
Randall
joke.
Park playing Jimmy Woo.
Yes. that's
Randall
the
Park,
joke.
thank you. Okay, so
Goodness
he was in a
gracious.
movie with what was it, Ali Wong? Is that her name? And
Yeah.
it was like she was like the girl that got away, like she was like his best friend or whatever. Anyways, at one point in time in the movie, she's dating Keanu Reeves. And they're all like hanging out together at like his apartment. And then the guy gets upset and Keanu Reeves is like, I'm sensing like your energy. He goes, you know what? I want you to strike me. And he's like, what? He's like, I need you to I want you to strike me or whatever. And then he like, so they essentially like kind of fight in the apartment. But I don't know why that like describing hitting someone as just wanting to strike someone might be my favorite way of like describing violence on something else. And I say all that. There was a point.
Okay.
I want to strike Ben.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like open
Oh.
palm heel strike right to the face.
I bet you do.
Yeah,
In public.
I think he'd be super into it.
I think he's liking that a little too much.
Yeah, but I want to do it in public in front of children so they cry and it's all Ben's fault.
Whoa. Don't bring the kids into this. Whoa.
Always Be My Maybe. Thank you guys. Yes. If you haven't seen Always Be My Maybe, it actually is pretty funny.
I have
It's
not
actually
seen
good.
that
I
actually.
feel
No.
like I have seen that. Hold on.
Always Be My Maybe. It doesn't really sound like the type of movie I'd watch. But
I
did watch this
I didn't
one,
think I
and
was,
I hated it.
it sounds
but
more
it was
like a
because
Ben
of
movie.
Keanu Reeves, dude.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, I'd
that's
watch it
amazing.
for Keanu for sure.
I did
There's like a
watch
part
this
where they
one
go to
with my
like
wife.
they go to like a really pretentious restaurant where they let you hear when you're eating the food, they let you hear the sounds of the animals being slaughtered in the slaughterhouse
Oh,
so that you can relate to them. And Keanu Reeves is at one point like eating it and he just starts like crying like as he's eating the steak because he can hear dude.
That's crazy,
God.
dude.
Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty good. I might have to
It-
watch it.
it's yeah. Of course Ben
might have to
hated
watch
it,
that.
but-
You hated this movie, Ben?
I didn't hate it. I just thought it was mean.
You did. You just said I hated this movie. You
it
said
was
that
mean.
verbatim.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's mid.
I'm just going by what you said, which was you hated this movie. I didn't say that.
That is what you said. hmm
Hated.
That is what you said.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Guys, I have breaking news to share with you guys right
Okay.
now. Look at that. Look at that.
That's
Nice.
diabolical, bro. Diabolical.
The darkest coffee from the darkest depths.
What?
that's what it says, bro.
The darkest coffee from the darkest depths.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Mickey
this is my last show. Okay.
That was
Thickums
so
blend.
fast, bro. All right. Well, we know now that DB Wild is hired for marketing. Well done. Well done. You were hired. Thank you. And Ben is absolutely not going to be narrating the commercials for
No.
this at all.
No.
So
No.
yeah,
Drink it when it's hot.
that's crazy. All right. Wow, Ben. It's time to stop. It's time to
Yeah,
stop.
it's time for the super. I'm sorry, the tier list.
I mean, did you make one, Ben?
I'm gonna be honest. We didn't
No.
even know if we were gonna stream like an hour.
Yeah,
ago.
nobody knew.
That is true. That is
Let
true.
me see if I can find something here.
Ben, you should have a tier list that you can pop up
I
here,
would
right?
love for
We
Ben
should do
to show up with a
2025
with a tier
movies.
list.
We
already-
did that last week or 2 weeks ago.
Did we?
No,
No, we
it's-
didn't. We did 2026 potential movies.
That's right.
Yeah. Hold on. Tier list.
2025. There's a lot of movies that came out in 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long tier list. I don't want to do that.
480 movies. Holy
Yeah, we're not we're not doing that.
Yeah, I ain't touching. Oh my gosh.
I'm seeing if they have a.
This is
highest
how
grossing
professional we are.
movies.
We're looking for tier lists right on the stream here. That's where we're at. Right
What's
now.
Bold
one
of
that
you
we
to assume that I haven't done that every week since we started doing this.
best tier list?
Yeah, and that's that's why I always have backups.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, usually.
Green flags tier list.
That sounds gay.
Favorite color tier list. The
That sounds
ultimate gender tier list. What? White boy names tier list.
Oh,
Here's the problem. I was going to do the 10 highest grossing films of 2025, and we could just rank those so that it's a quick tier list. I don't know that we've seen all of these films.
From 2025?
I've probably seen them.
Yeah.
We probably have.
You know what? I'll just do it.
All right, screw it. Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it. Let's freaking do it. All right.
Ben, I want to need you to like blow it up a little bit. Hold on. Okay?
I am the law.
On the internet.
So I think you can trust me.
100% objective.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
We are definitive experts,
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
100% incorrupt,
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
100% corrupt,
And give us your vote. I am trying to buy your vote.
objectively the best tier list, but
Yep.
we can be bought.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a tier list for this. I had to make one.
Oh.
You
Oh.
just
Oh, I thought you had one ready to go. Well,
Sorry,
fuck me, I
guys.
guess.
you just fucking ran with this.
Sorry, guys.
Like you just took that baton and took the fuck off down the road, bro.
That's how high my confidence was in you, Mike. That's how
You
much
should
I
know better by now.
I really should. I really should.
I wasn't
you-
ready at all.
Bro, that clip was 30 seconds. You had 30 seconds to get this ready, bro.
I had 30 seconds
plenty of time, bro.
to get it ready.
All right. I just want to point something out.
I would like you to, Ben. I would really.
I've
like
been
you
making
to
people
not
uncomfortable for a very long time, Easy Gamer, and it brings me so much joy.
Point. God, give me strength.
So I'm happy that it makes you uncomfortable,
strength.
and I'm just going to continue making it you uncomfortable every day.
Give me strength. That's all I need.
Wait, is Ben actually gonna imagine if Ben actually entered his villain arc this year? That'd be crazy.
That ain't gonna happen.
Like
Bro,
in
they don't
2026
wanna
of all years.
know.
Biggest
they
thing is
don't wanna
I just needed like I didn't want to look up individual images for each of these, but I'm gonna have to do that now.
How long is this gonna take, Mike? Because it's gonna take like 2 hours.
I'm gonna need you to slow down.
I thought you
Like,
had this ready to go. I thought it was in the chamber,
I-
locked and loaded, ready to fire, and you just had nothing.
Negatory.
Had nothing.
I'm gonna really need you to stop.
You want me to make the tier list, Mike? Ben, you have another super chat to read here while we wait for
let's
Mike.
go. DB Wild for $5 says, I tried some of this coffee and I can't feel my feet now. Is that normal, Mike? Is it normal?
Oh no, bro.
Mike, is it normal?
Oh no.
I think this is gonna be my last.
Come on, Thickums.
My last epic. verse.
Spill
I
the
might just
beans.
quit at the beginning of the. If I quit now, you guys have plenty of time. You guys have the rest of the year to find a replacement.
$1 million coffee.
Notice how Mike didn't answer the question.
No, he's refusing.
This is pretty wild work.
I'm just trying to get these images for this tier list. Okay.
So,
Thickums.
Yeah.
2025 was also a banger year for
Did you
video
just say
games.
so and then just leave it hanging in the air?
So,
I was trying to think of where I wanted to take that. So,
So you just said so and you did.
he could have taken it so many ways. That's the best part. And then
well,
he
I was
chose
just
to
thinking
eat
about Ben playing Enshrouded and stuff. Then I was like, well, I mean, obviously there was, but we've already covered 2025 for video games. Like, we don't need to even go over that again. Like,
Hey,
yes,
Shrouded.
Expedition 33, blah blah blah. Yes, it's the best. Okay, it's
I mean,
You
it
played it
is.
yet, Josiah?
Okay, Ben,
No.
Shroud of Turin, real or not? Go.
What?
Huh?
The Shroud of Turin, Ben. Like what?
Oh, real or
Wow.
not? Sorry, you spoke so
Ben
fast.
calls himself a Christian, and he doesn't.
You spoke so fast that I missed everything you just said. Shroud of Turin, real, yes or no?
Now we're getting into some controversial territory. I respect that.
I would like to do more research on it. I've listened to some podcasts, but I'm not in the camp of it's not real, if that makes sense. But I haven't like fully formed an opinion on it. It's very fascinating though. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree.
And I like
Josiah,
stuff like that.
thoughts on the Shroud of Turin?
I lean to it not being real. But I think there's some compelling stuff around it. I mean, yeah. I don't know, like I just wonder like how legit it actually is. Like I feel like that, some of that type of stuff, even like, I don't know, this might get me into some hot water maybe, I don't know, but like some of the like holy relics that people find and stuff is like, okay, but like how do you know like for sure?
I think a lot of those holy relics are kind of BS.
Are you ever going to know anything for sure if you weren't?
And it's like if you don't know like 100% for sure, then like.
But that's the thing though. Are we ever going to be able to know 100% for sure that it's real or not? Probably not, right?
There are some things that you can, usually.
Yeah.
Find some.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chaz?
I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think they've done a lot of research and seen that the image is just on the surface. That's like the Maillard effect.
Yes.
And so one of the theories is that it was produced from a burst of radiation, which is very interesting.
I have heard that, yeah.
But it also could be that it was treated with chemicals and exposed to light, and it's like the medieval equivalent of like the first photograph. But like there's definitely anatomical accuracy in the image that leads me to believe that it was actually produced from, at the very least, a real human model.
Right.
Yeah, and the injuries seem consistent with Jesus, so it's like it's hard to say specifically, but yeah, I think it's very enigmatic.
Yeah. I do find it very interesting, the whole Shroud of Turin thing, and I've watched a lot of different people talk about it and stuff. I thought Wes Huff had a lot of good stuff to say about it.
He frequently has a lot of good stuff to say about a lot of things.
But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I'm very like cautious to say definitively like one way or the other, I guess.
For sure.
So yeah.
Yeah, and of course they've done the carbon dating, but it's come up as medieval, but that could be contamination on the surface, or the result of repairs from damage after the fire. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Were you gonna say something, Ben?
Well, I was gonna just, talk about how carbon dating is like actually just fake, but that might make.
Oh, really?
So
yeah. So
no, go ahead. Tell us.
No, this was from
carbon dating is fake.
No, this was from a science major who learned about it in school. He said that effectively all this, like the carbon dating that they've done for a whole bunch of stuff is like inaccurate at best, and a lot of the time they're just making things up and or just assuming. He said if you actually look at it scientifically, it doesn't work the way that they think it does, and it's not actually the system that they think it is. Which I think is interesting. I am not a learned individual on this. I'm just taking this from someone who is a learned individual on it. He's a geologist. Very fascinating though, because I've never really put a
there's
lot of thought into it. So
yes, there is a plus or minus, margin of error. It's a guesstimate. It's not a hard date.
yeah,
But yeah, it's based on very real science, the decay of the carbon molecules. So
yeah.
So this is I was looking this up just to make sure right before I finish up the tier list. So my grandmother, of all people, was actually the first person to ever mention the Shroud of Turin to me. And the reason she said that she didn't believe this, and this was in the 90s, so I was pretty young still, is because the Bible specifically states in John 20, verses 6 through 7, that Jesus's head was wrapped separately from the rest of his body. They use a separate cloth to wrap his head than his body. And the Shroud of Turin is all one cloth. And that she said that it was kind of a point of making about critical thinking about things. And that's actually one of the reasons a lot of scholars believe that it's not real, is because if, the Bible describes certain thing happening one way, and you have to say, well, it could be real because they could have been mistaken. Now you're arguing. Are you arguing against scripture because you want it to be real, or are you arguing it because there actually is a potential mistake for it?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep. That makes sense. That's a good way of looking at it. Mm-hmm.
But also,
I always just thought that was
a lot of those testaments were written at least a couple of decades after Jesus's death, sometimes hundreds of years, and it's entirely possible that they're not 100% accurate. It's more a book of cultural allegory. I think there is definitely some truth in there. But I don't know that I would specifically trust it to tell me that there was only one piece of cloth or there were multiple pieces of cloth. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can rely on that kind of detail.
Yeah. I take the scriptures and I believe what the scriptures say, but yeah, that's just the way that I roll with it, I guess. So,
you just have to remember that the church has kind of controlled what we read in the Bible. There's a lot of books that have been excluded. There's a lot of scriptures that have been modified. So we're not seeing the original versions. The closest thing would be some of the stuff that's in the Dead Sea Scrolls, where it's definitely an older version.
Yeah. There's we do have a lot of very old manuscripts that are even pre-medieval when it comes to a lot of the New Testament scriptures and stuff like that too. We do have a lot of those that are available that they still can glean from and stuff. So yeah. I don't know.
I have the tier list ready, by the way. I've been ready.
Okay. All right, cool.
I just have to share it. I'm just looking now. You guys got me spiraling on this because apparently it was customary to separately wrap the head of deceased Jewish individuals.
Interesting.
So that is interesting. But,
okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
but
it's something that we can do a little more research on and kind of dig into.
Yeah.
For another time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's definitely an interesting artifact.
For sure.
And whether or not it's actually legitimate, there's a lot of people that take it on faith, and I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. It helps strengthen their belief.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. There we go. Hot diggity damn. It worked. Look at that.
Look at that. Good job, Mike.
Moana 2 actually come out this year?
What?
Moana 2 actually came out this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, Ben, I didn't do any research when I did this list.
No. Sorry. I'm not saying that as not trusting you.
Yes, Ben, it came out this year and you said you liked it and your kid liked it.
Yeah, no. It came out in 2024, Mike.
I
Look it
looked up. Hold on, wait a minute. Moana 2 isn't
November
on
of
this
2024.
list. Moana 2 isn't on this list, Ben.
Never mind. Never mind.
Moana 2 isn't even on the list, Ben.
It's the Neja poster. I thought it was
Moana 2 isn't on the list, Ben.
I have bad vision. I'm sorry.
Ben. Moana 2 isn't on the list.
Elio didn't come out last year.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
I looked it up, Michael. It's not. It came out in 2024. I looked it up.
Oh my god.
Ben is just out here trying to correct everybody.
Oh, whoopsie!
Everybody.
It's not even there on the tier list.
I just am trying to pick fights with everyone. Apparently. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
And yeah, it's not going over very well for you, Ben. It's just.
I was sent a message by somebody watching the stream that Ben pronounced the word learned. Get it right, Ben.
Sorry.
Wait, when did you do that?
I don't know, but it was worth pointing out that it happened.
Okay. Well, I
especially
respect
that. Originally I was just gonna not say anything. I was gonna let Ben off the hook, but you know what? Now, nah.
Yeah, good.
Moana 2 came out last year, Michael.
Yeah, you got to keep them honest.
Fucking hell, bro. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, bro? All right. This is the tier list. I don't not have these in order. I'm just gonna pull them up. I am gonna pull up how much they made. Oh, he said I am not learned on this, and the term is learned. Go fuck yourself, Ben.
Damn.
Wait.
Maybe you should be right for a change, Ben. Have you ever thought about that?
I was gonna say, what's wild is that Mike's not saying that text was from Beardo.
I just have to point it out because I think it's important. Ben being a writer.
Yeah.
Emilio says, just to be clear, you are all impossibly tarded.
Yes,
we
are.
We know this.
Congratulations for telling us everything we already knew about ourselves.
And now you look like a retard because you pointed out something so obvious. So good job.
Thanks,
congratulations, buddy.
Congrats.
Yeah. We're dumb as fuck.
We're retards and you're watching us.
Real quick, I am going to actually order these by how much they made, starting with the least to the most, just because I'm thinking that might actually be important to do.
As per usual, I am going to have the most controversial opinion on this entire list.
I'm sure you will, Ben.
Legitimately sick of Ben as a human being. Mispronounce it 3 times, I was told. This person is actively letting me know how fucked up Ben's grammar is. You're a writer, Ben! Ben couldn't write his name. That's wild. All right.
Ben didn't mispronounce Marty Supreme because otherwise that'd be like a million times.
Marty Supreme. Did you guys see that? All right. Number 10 on the list of the highest grossing movies of 2025.
Oh boy, here we go.
James Gunn's Superman with $616 million.
Wow.
What do we think about Superman? James Gunn's Superman.
So, when I first watched this movie, I thought it was like a B-. And then I proceeded to watch it again. And then I proceeded to watch it a third time. And now it's like a D.
Oh, wow. I thought you were actually going to say that you love
Nah,
this movie or
bro.
something.
This movie might be worse than mid. It is worse than mid. D.
Woo! You had me scared for a second there, Ben.
I had you sweating.
Yeah.
I had you sweating.
That's wild. Josiah.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree with the D rating. This movie was pretty bad. I'm not going to give it an F just because
I would argue it's disappointing. I think that was the biggest thing for me is it was just a disappointing movie.
See, the thing is, I think that I think there were moments where you could see that Corn Swallow or whatever his name is,
Corn
Sweat,
Sweat.
is, could be like a pretty good Superman.
Yeah.
And I think those are some shining moments, but they're very brief. So because of that, it's gonna stay out of an F for me, but it's pretty low down there. So D.
There it is. Respect it. All right. Next up is F1.
Wait, we're just gonna.
Oh fuck! I thought we were done.
Chaz,
Actually,
or-
I was gonna skip me and Chaz. I was like, good enough for me. Chaz, did you actually see Superman too?
Yeah, dude, we went
all
to see
saw
it together.
Mike.
I don't remember. I
We
thought
all went to see it together.
my only memory of seeing this
Michael!
movie was rewatching it at home and pausing it halfway through to go poop and coming back and being like, oh shit, I forgot I have to watch this again.
Okay.
That is my strongest memory of this film.
That's
I was
that's pretty
deeply
accurate.
disappointed by this. I would say, you know what? I'm going to give it a C. I'm going to be generous because I really liked that scene with the squirrel.
That was pretty good.
I respect that. See? Yeah, I don't like this movie. Rewatching it for a second time, I saw more things that I disliked about it. And I'm also going to directly reference this because it may not be fair, but James Gunn did this to himself. The fact that this, in order to understand more context about this movie, you have to watch Peacemaker to learn the fate of Lex Luthor, who actually gets out of jail to help the U.S. military, and consults them on certain things so that they can work together to deal with metahuman threats. Makes this movie actually worse because they share the same universe. I'm going to give it an F.
I respect that too. I really do.
I had some enjoyable moments with this film. I did, but it is just aged so much worse the more I think about it.
Yeah.
Because of what it's directly attached to.
That is true. Yeah.
So, yep. And I
Hmm.
thought David Cornsweet did a decent job as Superman. Hell, I even liked Mr. Terrific in the movie,
Mhm.
but it was far. I would
It was the
rather
best
have
part of the movie.
watched. I would have rather watched the Justice Gang film than to watch this Superman film.
Oof.
So.
Oof.
Yep. F.
All right.
So that's
All right.
2 Ds, a C, and an F. We'll just put it in D.
Just plop it right in D. There you go.
All right,
These
F1.
nuts.
Superman gets
F1
the D,
clocked in at 631 million.
which is so
F1,
impressive.
man.
Like that is-
$21 million more than Superman, one of the most iconic
this movie
characters of all
had
time.
insane legs. Like it was ridiculous. It just would not stop making money. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Didn't even have a strong opening weekend, but it just kept on milking out
Word of mouth.
the box office. So yeah,
Ben.
impressive.
Okay, so a little bit of a I don't want to say it was a huge flip flop, but there was a tiny flip flop for me. I saw
Little
this
flip-flop.
movie the first time, and I thought it was incredibly predictable. And the best part about it was honestly just the driving scenes and Brad Pitt's performance. It was fine. I probably would have given it a B after I watched it the first time. And then I watched it again, and I appreciated a little bit more of the movie, and I'd probably bump it into like A. But it does teeter between A and B. But we'll give it A. I'll be on the extra high side and give it A.
Extra high.
Mm-hmm. Super
Nice.
high.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, my pleasure. My treasure.
Messiah.
Yeah, I'd probably give this a solid B. I really enjoyed this movie. I think it's really fun. I think that the racing scenes are phenomenal in this film. I think that those are like
Best part of the movie.
the best part of the movie for sure. But yeah, I just like it just didn't give me like as much enjoyment and thrill as emotionally, mentally, whatever, as some other movies have. So I'd probably give it a B. I really enjoyed it. I'd watch it again, but I don't think it's like amazing, really. I think it's a fun watch. So I'd give it a B. So
Nice.
yeah.
Chaz.
Yeah, I I'm gonna say I'm kind of glad that they knew what kind of movie they were making, and they didn't try to shoehorn any scenes that were like Oscar worthy in there. They just tried to make a movie that was entertaining, and in that sense, they succeeded. So I'm gonna say A.
Respect that. Yeah, I'm also gonna give this movie an A. I really enjoyed it. Did not think I was gonna enjoy a movie about Brad Pitt racing as much as I did, but I really, really like this movie. To be honest, and I told Josiah this after I got done, I would watch an entire franchise of movies about Brad Pitt just being a racer and getting involved in different racing themed films. If they keep the same kind of energy that they did in this one, it doesn't even have to be necessarily racing, like just things like that. I'd watch that character, Cliff. Cliff, is that his name?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Yeah, I would watch this character go around and just do different cool stuff like this. I really enjoyed that idea of it. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it an A as well.
Nice.
So Ben gave it a B. Josiah, you gave it a B, and we gave it 2 A's.
Yeah. Ben gave it an A as well, so it'll be an A. Yeah.
We'll put it in. Okay. There we go. How to Train Your Dragon live action, which made $636 million. Ben?
I'm gonna put it in A.
I don't believe you. You like this movie, Ben?
Yeah.
So why only an A, Ben?
Because there's elements of it that I don't like.
The black people. Josiah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Uh-huh.
That's 100% what it is.
That's exactly
That's
where
black.
we all knew that's where it was going
for this guy.
Yep.
That's crazy, bro.
There's
Black
certain
strip.
things I didn't like about this movie.
Yeah, there's some real standout things, real specific things I could not tolerate about this film. There it is.
The blacks.
The blacks. There it is. Josiah, what did you think about this?
I am going to give it I'm going to give it a C.
Okay.
I thought the movie was really solid. I thought that the story was pretty well done, but the only reason for that is because it was pretty much copy and paste of the animated. And therefore, I'm not going to give it much credit because of that, because the animated already came out, and it was pretty much just doing that over again with the live action veneer. So I'm not going to give it any credit for that. I'm going to give it a C. And that's as high as I'll give it. So
I respect that. Respect that a lot. Chess.
I would agree. I would say that it's. What,
Ben
Ben?
started talking.
No, don't worry about it.
No, go ahead, Ben.
No.
yeah, go ahead, Ben. Share with the class,
Nope.
Ben.
No.
It was so important for you.
Were you
to
saying
interrupt
something
everyone.
Were you saying something about Mike? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
Who's
gonna say
Mike?
something about
Ben
me.
was saying I should put it in C for cruelty, the way they should have trained the dragons. Yeah, I'm gonna say C for cash grab, because that's what this was.
Respect that.
Yep.
It is. Yeah, I'll probably give it a C as well. It didn't do anything better than the original film did, but it wasn't super. It wasn't like an anchor on the franchise or what they did with the animated movies. But the animated movies are S tier movies. They're
Well,
so
yeah, they're all S tiers.
So yeah, I'll give it a C as well. Ben gave it an A, but you know what? No, we're just gonna leave it in C.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 3 C's, so yeah.
Wow. Lippy. Ben's getting all sassy up in here.
And that's taken
Sassy.
care of.
Sassy.
All right. We
Forgot Mike has that power too.
Have we learned our lesson, Ben?
Put me back.
Have we learned our lesson, Ben?
little sassafras coming out over here.
Well, yeah, I got 3 C's. I'm just sick of him. All right, Demon Slayer, the movie.
Ooh.
Specifically, the Infinity Castle. Made, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
$791 million.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
dude, it
is
was crazy.
Take into account, please.
Crazy.
This movie launched in Japan first 3 months before it finally released in America.
Man.
Yep. This movie
Impressive.
being as popular as it was is what made me start watching the show. Finally, because I hadn't watched it yet. So I was like, man, you know what? Everybody's talking about this movie. Maybe I need to watch the show. So I did. Or I've started it, I should say.
You haven't finished it yet?
No, I'm almost done with season 1.
Wait, so you watched this movie and then you still
No. I have not seen the movie. I was saying that I want to see the movie, and I was like, well, I want to see the movie, so I have to watch the show. So now that has caused me to try to catch up on the show. Yeah.
So you can't rank it.
I can't rank it. If I was to rank Demon Slayer right now, I'd put it solidly an A. It's a great show, but I can't rank the movie because I haven't seen it.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Josiah also has not seen it
I have not.
because Josiah has not finished Demon Slayer yet.
That is correct.
Because this is the final, like the conclusion of the story, right? Or
There
is
are
gonna
two more
be
movies after this one.
Okay.
The Infinity Castle saga is pretty big, so there's going to be 2 more movies. after
Yeah,
this
because
one
the
closes out.
actual show is over. That ended
Yeah.
at season 4, but then
Yep.
there's movies. Okay.
Yep. Chaz, I don't think you've seen this.
You'd be correct.
Okay. I
Although
saw it.
demon slaying is a noble pursuit, I have not seen this.
Yeah. Well, that is a big part of this show because the demons are pretty fucking awful, and the demon slayers are doing their best to
They
defeat
tend
them.
to be.
So, yeah. I really like this movie. I loved it. I love the Demon Slayer franchises. You know, I think they're pretty awesome. I will say this movie made me wish that they had only done like maybe 2 movies and not 3, but they covered a lot of ground. It's good. The animation is gorgeous. It's one of the best looking animated films out there. I'm going to give it an S.
Boom.
Sick.
And I
wouldn't
respect
doubt
that
it.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will like it. I think it's a good
Yeah.
conclusion. So yeah, there it is.
Okay. Well,
Avatar, Way of Water, which is still in theaters, yes, but at the time that I made this list, it was at $859 million.
you mean Fire and Ash?
Fire and ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fire
Yeah,
in my ass.
The fire.
The tree.
The fire peoples.
Avatar, Fire in My Ass, the Tree Peen people made $859 million this year. Ben?
It's projected to make about 1.7 to 1.8 billion, and
That was actually
final.
my prediction.
Wow.
Was
Yeah.
So.
Mhm.
Ben?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in A. I very much enjoyed this movie. I think that with rewatches, it'll probably grow. Like
a tree
my opinion of
penis?
it, my opinion of it will grow even more like better as I watch it. But no, it's a good movie. Great action set pieces, solid storyline, and really good character moments that I thought were great. So yeah, A.
Yeah. Josiah?
I am going to give this I'm going to give this one a C. I didn't like it as much as Way of Water. I thought that this movie was kind of it took a lot too much similarities with the way that it did things to Way of Water, and I was not really a huge fan of that. There's a lot of moments that I do like in this film, but overall it just wasn't quite on that same level as Way of Water for me. So a lot of disappointing things, and I think that there was a lot of things that they could have done much better throughout the film, certain moments and stuff, some of the ways that they handle things. So yeah, I'm gonna give this like a C. So yeah,
respect that. Chaz.
Yeah, so my issue with James Cameron is that he is messing with the color grading of his upscaled movies. He's messing with them. He's disrespectful. He kind of resents the audience for saying, "Hey, we don't like the way this looks." And he's been putting out movies every like 9 or 10 years. And the fact that we had to wait that long for this is kind of annoying. I'm gonna say C for color grading.
I respect that. Yeah, I didn't watch this movie, and everybody that did watch the movie said it was a lot like the first two movies. And if I had to rank them based on what I thought of the first two movies, I like Way of Water more than I like the original Avatar. But that all being said, we're skipping over the fact that in the first movie, they had sex with a tree. F. They had sex with a tree. I can't,
yeah, and space whales and
I can't.
Space whales are cool.
I
Space
can't
whales and
let the
flappy
tree sex slide. There must be a line drawn somewhere.
It's more like a mental thing, you know, like
my line was that tree fucking. That's what they did, and I refuse to allow that to continue.
Did anybody nut inside of a tree in the first one? Because I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
I wouldn't be surprised if their hair spit a little something in the tree. That's all.
I dig that they brought Stephen Lang back though and gave him a Navi girlfriend. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
But also,
the connection thing is like more like an internet thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like you just plug yourself
you know
right
what?
in. It's
you
like
know what I do when I want to get on the internet. I find an actual cord and plug it in. I don't put my body parts into the router.
It's like Neuralink, you know?
No, it's not. Also, this movie is these movies are decidedly anti-human, and I'll be damned if I allow anyone to preach at me about Xeno scum being superior in any way to humanity. Yeah. So for the Emperor, I will also continue to give this an F.
Heck yeah.
That's crazy.
For humanity's ascension. Next one.
Wait, you're just gonna leave it down an F?
It's not working.
Jurassic World.
All right.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Michael.
What?
Michael.
Okay, what did Ben give it again? I wasn't.
He gave it an A.
You guys gave these both a C. I gave it an F. We'll just put it in D. That sounds
C.
Right. Sounds about right. D.
Oh my goodness, you're an idiot. Put it in C.
No, it goes in F now. Ben said I was an idiot. Now it's going to stay in F.
I mean, I'm just spitting facts. Sorry.
Well, there we have
That's
it.
what Ben gets. That's the consequences of Ben's actions. Jurassic World Rebirth, $869 million for a dinosaur with Down syndrome. Ben, what did you think about Jurassic World Rebirth?
Yeah, put it in D for dinosaur with Down syndrome.
Damn. Decide?
Not even Scarlett Johansson could make this movie a good movie.
Ali.
Yeah, I did not like this one. I mean, even the dinosaur scenes were not like that cool in this
it's
one.
Easily
either.
the worst of the Jurassic World movies. Easily.
How do you have a movie where the dinosaur scenes aren't even cool? Like, that's pretty wild. Yeah, I'm gonna give this an F.
Respect that. Chaz?
Yeah, man. So if you'll recall, we asked Ben how Scarlett Johansson's butt was in this movie, and he said he didn't know. And I find that to be a real problem. Also, before this came out, I saw the dinosaur and I was like, hey, man, it'd be really cool if they just were coming out with a Jurassic Park movie and then stealth dropped this movie that turned out to be related to Alien franchise and a xenomorph had infected a T-Rex.
Oh,
that would
be sick.
So freaking cool because Fox owns all of these properties, but because they're cowards, they didn't do that. And for that reason, I have to put it in F.
Hell yeah. Respect it.
What are you doing over there, Fox? Get your shit together.
I like dinosaurs. That is what sums up this movie a lot. I don't know how this movie made this much money being this bad, except the audience said, "I like dinosaurs," and they went and saw it.
I mean, yeah,
In
accurate.
droves.
I also like
The
dinosaurs.
T-Rex, the D-Rex, it's literally called the D-Rex because it has Down syndrome. Does not show up until it's briefly seen in the very beginning of the movie. It does not show up till the very end of the film, and it somehow sneaks up on the entire cast and eats a helicopter.
Yeah.
I'm not making this up, people. You don't hear it anywhere in the
Yeah, bro.
and it just sneaks up on a helicopter. The movie sucks.
It's the perfect predator.
It's the perfect predator. But I'm gonna say something controversial here.
Okay.
I respect the hustle of making a dog shit film, and the only selling point is there's dinosaurs in it, and people said that's good enough for me, man.
Dude,
That's good enough.
it's
for
a
me.
sweet gig if you can get it.
I'm gonna put it in C for cash.
That's
grab.
wild.
As a filmmaker, I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, I'm legitimately jealous. Yeah, I just put dinosaurs in there, and they're not even good dinosaurs. Like
The retarded dinosaurs.
they're retarded. Yeah. Okay, so 2 Fs, 1 D, and a C. We'll put.
Also,
it in
I hated like that whole like family like side like subplot that they had
Bro,
going
the
on throughout the
family
whole
was so
oh
D.
my
Nicaraguan
gosh,
family,
dude.
bro.
I just wanted them all to
The-
get
the-
eaten, bro.
The best
Ugh.
scene in the entire movie, and it's probably the only reason it doesn't get F, is when they are trying to get the egg from the Quetzalcoatlus. It's like nest in the temple. Best
Yeah.
part of the movie, and other than that, it's trash. So,
Mhm.
and I
This
love
is
these
one-
movies.
Can we all just
I mean-
agree that putting families in movies is dumb?
Yes.
Nobody wants to see families. Come on, just
I
just
can-
get them out of
it'd-
here.
It'd be a different story if half of them got eaten, but none of them die. So it's like
Ben just
boring.
wanted
They're
to
all
say the
just
name of that
annoying as
dinosaur,
fuck,
by the
bro.
way. Quetzalcoatlus. That's
No,
all
I
he wanted.
genuinely though, if any of you guys know,
That's a
I'm-
fire breathing dinosaur, right?
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
absolutely.
Stop it right now.
It's got like the thing on the head,
Did
kind
you
of like
hear
that
how serious his
Paraphilophosis
voice
Oh.
got?
has.
Paracephalophilus?
Yeah, it's got
He
like
says-
the thing, you know.
Did you hear him? He said, "Stop it! Stop now,
Good Lord, help me.
Josiah! You stop right now."
I mean, it'd be cool if it did breathe fire. So why
It'd be a
shouldn't it?
lot cooler
Yeah,
if it did.
I love the Jurassic World movies and park movies, and even I hated this movie. So
You stop this right now. We're just gonna put it in D. Avatar: Fire and Ass is not going above F anymore. Sorry,
That's crazy.
that's its ceiling now.
yeah,
The Minecraft movie, Ben,
Ugh.
S tier. I
okay,
know.
okay.
Oh,
Here
no.
comes.
So I actually do have a controversial opinion
Oh
on this movie.
no! Oh no!
I think that this movie knew exactly what it wanted to be, and it was exactly that. And I respect the heck out of that. I respect that the people who made this movie knew exactly the audience that they were aiming at, and they made the exact movie that it should have been. And I can't fault them for that. It made a ton of money, and people loved it, and it was a meme and a cultural phenomenon. And then on top of that, Jason Momoa's character reminds me so much of Beardo that it just had me rolling, because that's all I could think of the entire time was how gay this character was and how it reminded me of Beardo. And I was like, for that alone, it's a B.
Yeah, because they were
For Beardo.
satirizing Dr. Disrespect, and that's
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
It all makes sense.
Why would you correlate those two in your head?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I never. Yeah, totally. Yeah. So I did laugh quite a bit, because I understood, I guess, that the movie was stupid, and that was the point. It wasn't supposed to be a serious movie. It was supposed to be stupid, and I like that about it. So yeah. That's my perspective on the movie. I know that a lot of people don't agree with that. A lot of people think it's terrible, which I completely respect that opinion. I had a good time watching it, and those correlations really made me laugh. So, yeah.
Ben, what do you rank the movie out?
I said B, didn't I?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Oh, okay.
All right. B. That's wild. That's crazy.
It's really not, though.
That's pretty wild. Kaya?
Yeah, I couldn't buy into the whole stupidity of this movie. Like, it was a very, very stupid movie. Impressively
Yeah, it is.
stupid.
It's really stupid.
And everything in this movie is stupid. The plot, the characters, the dialogue, it's all just bad. So I didn't like it. I did not like this movie. It's yeah. And I like Jason Momoa's character I thought was aggravating throughout this film. I hated him. I just hated this movie. I'm gonna give it a D.
Respect that.
I didn't have that great of a time with this. So
Chance.
Yeah, man. They knew they could put out any slop and the kids would eat it up. This is unapologetic brain rot. But like they knew they were gonna make like over $1 billion with this. And you kind of have to respect that grift energy. So I'm gonna say B for brain rot.
Bro, the jazz sums it up perfectly. That's literally what it is, and they know that's what it is, and they knew it was gonna make money.
And you kind of have to respect that. The audiences were infuriating, all those kids throwing popcorn and stuff.
Screaming.
They
so
made me
much,
so
Mickey
mad,
Jockeys,
but to be
bro.
fair, that has nothing to do with the production of the movie. So movie gets a B.
Oh man.
Bro, the entire plot hinges on
so
this
dumb, bro.
magical artifact that gets destroyed by a random arrow. And then like Jack Black's like character just so happens to have another magic artifact just like it. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro, this entire movie's full of contrivances, but it's not supposed to be smart.
They didn't care.
No.
No.
I kind of respect it.
It's wild, dude. This movie sucks. And my kids my kids, who like one of my kids really likes Minecraft and was really excited for this film. Even he was like, this movie is not good, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, man, that's up to you. I thought you guys were gonna like it. And he's like, nah, man, this movie was not good. The movie's dog shit. Regardless of even if they knew it was gonna be dog shit, I can't. It was just bad. I regretted that I even stayed awake long enough to watch the first 5 minutes of this film.
Yeah, Angie, I'm high on life.
So that's 2 B's, D, and an F. We'll put it in C.
Sure. Pretty high, but yeah, we can do that.
Well, we got 2 B's in there.
Yeah, but you know, it's pretty high, but yeah, that's good.
Lilo and Stitch. Ben?
Yeah. So her sister tries to give her up for foster care at the end of the movie. So it gets an F for foster care.
I actually respect that.
She literally tries to just hand her off to another family. She's like, you know what? I think that this is best. You know, like like the government comes for her sister, and she's like, you know what? I think this might be the best play. I'm like, what about Ohana means family? Does that just not matter anymore?
Nah, fuck the family.
Fuck that family.
F them kids, bro. Oh man,
That's crazy work, bro. Josiah?
Yeah, I fell asleep during this movie. I'm gonna give it a F.
like, to be entirely honest, the rest of the movie is inoffensive. Like, it's not great, but it's just inoffensive. But that was the thing for me that's like, this makes this makes it so much worse. The fact that was the resolution at the end that she wanted to go for.
Yeah,
like, that's crazy to me.
That
Considering the message of the movie, you know what I mean?
That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
Just completely, crapping on the original movie and its entire purpose for existing. But
yeah,
I'm gonna say D for Deadbeat.
Deadbeat sister.
Yeah.
Respect that. Yeah. I did not watch this movie. I have no interest in watching this movie. And the fact that, she tried to pawn her sister off on the government. I fucking hate the government. So F.
Based.
Josiah, what did you give it again?
F.
Ben, what? Wait a minute.
F.
Ben gave it an A? Okay.
F.
I'm just kidding. Okay. I think we're all okay with this just dropping in there.
Yeah.
All right. If I give it
Zootopia
If I give it an F2, does it go in F plus?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put it in F.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Having troops and foster kids, bro. That's crazy.
We got our first F plus, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Family.
I mean, I get it. Orphans are gross, but like, what are you gonna do? You know, she's her little sister.
Yeah,
They're pretty cringe. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to put the box office for this film.
Oh yeah.
It didn't
guys
do
gonna
well
be-
here, though. It flopped in America.
Then I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Sorry.
I'm gonna need
just,
you to
just stating the
chill
obvious.
the
Sorry.
fuck out. Hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. Okay, so real quick, so we know Jurassic World Rebirth made 869 million. Minecraft movie made 958 million.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch made over $1 billion.
Ugh.
Which is, it blows my mind that that movie made as much money as it did.
$1 billion.
It didn't do well in America though, Mike.
No, I'm not talking about Lilo and Stitch. I'm talking about in Asia.
What?
Well,
The
I didn't
Chinese
get to
movie.
that one yet, Ben. I was doing Zootopia. Zootopia 2. Ben, have you seen it?
I have, actually, twice.
And?
It's a great movie. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where are you
I'm
putting it,
sorry.
Ben?
I'm sorry. I don't usually give
Ben
credit.
wants to smash
Ben
the rabbit.
does.
I
Ben like the
mean-
furry film.
He
What a surprise!
That's a great movie.
wants to
Actually,
smash that
I
rabbit,
was laughing out loud multiple times watching this movie and thoroughly enjoyed it. The animation's also beautiful. So, yeah. Hey.
Beautiful. You
Mhm.
really like
A
that animation.
or S?
A.
Okay. Stein?
I didn't watch this fucking movie.
Yeah, I respect that. Well, it made, by the way, $1.4 billion,
Rightfully
Ridiculous.
so.
and it's still in theaters.
That's crazy.
Dude, it's a great movie. I don't know what to say.
Chaz, have you seen Zootopia 2?
Oh. Okay, so here's the thing.
Oh boy.
No. I had some people attacking me on Twitter, and I went to check out their pages just to find out what they were about, so I could like dunk on them. And I saw some terrible things, some fan
Yeah, I
art
bet.
related to this movie, some really terrible stuff. I'm gonna say F for furry. The fact that they knew what people were going to be doing.
There are
after
some
this
psychopathic
came
fans.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some sick people out there. And
Yeah, 100%. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, honestly, the first movie probably made furries out of a generation. So,
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
didn't see this
upsetting.
movie. But it's definitely furry propaganda.
I
Definitely.
did not actually see it, but I've only seen the fan art.
Oh no.
The only thing is this, and I've said this before, Zootopia 1 is actually kind of based, if you actually think about the message of the film.
That's true.
A bunch of a liberal white woman tries to start a race war in the city so that she can get the black mayor arrested and put in jail. She literally calls them super predators. And she does it by faking or by injecting drugs into the food supply so that they go crazy, and start attacking each other. If you actually look into the history of the United States, you will find that our government actually does things like this on the regular.
Yep.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
crack.
You don't have to dig back 50
I mean,
years,
the-
folks. You can dig back 10 and find weird shit that they were doing to people.
I mean,
I just want you
I
to
don't know.
understand, Zootopia was kind of letting us know about something. It's
I
an
was-
actual dog whistle.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah.
that movie, and I'd put it in S tier every day. But and I haven't even seen Breaking Bad, but the Breaking Bad reference in that movie is incredible. So
Yeah, Ben, we're talking about the fact that they tried to start a race war in the movie.
There's definitely a very libertarian bent to that movie.
I'm gonna give it a B. And somebody said I would blow Bellwether's back out. Yeah, that's if I was in the movie. If I was an animal in the movie,
You didn't just say back out. You said back out.
I did say that, didn't I? Wow. I dissociated when I said that.
I mean, to be fair, it's Jenny Slate. She's kind of hot.
That's what I'm saying. Is Jenny Slate, bro?
I can't.
I would.
stand
I
her
would
voice,
show her. Listen, never mind. I gotta stop. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it an F. Even though the first movie was kind of slaps. Okay. But I can't also. I can't really rank it because I haven't seen it.
Watch the
So
movie, though, it's good.
Ben, you gave it a fucking A.
I
Chaz
sure
gave it
did.
an F. Josiah said, "I'm not watching this film."
Nobody's
The A-
watched it except for me.
We'll put it in B.
I think B is a good spot for it.
There we go. Last but not least, Neza 2. This movie made $2,200,000
In China,
as a worldwide gross. Okay?
mostly China.
And the funny thing is, I don't think I know a single person that's watched this movie.
No, because
No.
it didn't make money here. It made like $5 million here.
Let me see if I can find the box.
Its
office for
entire
this.
gross almost was in China.
Yeah, I remember we went over this on stream a while back. I think it made like what was it, like 20 million or something like that in total here.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was their highest grossing movie of all time, though, in China.
Yeah, well, it's now also one of the highest grossing movies of all time here. So yeah. Neza 2, has anybody actually watched it?
No.
Ben?
Haven't seen it.
What?
Didn't see it.
All right. Yeah, it made 2.15 billion in China.
Jeez.
So that only made like another 100,000.
I don't watch CCP propaganda.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's weird is the first one did like well. People really liked it, but this second one for some reason went gangbusters, bro. Nobody's seen it. So I'll reinstitute Prima Nocta. Here we go. Haven't seen.
It's a crazy two.
Haven't seen social credit score minus 9,000.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Okay. Well,
there it is.
I think this might be one of our first lists that doesn't have anything in S plus.
Yeah,
it's crazy, but also
pretty crazy.
Makes sense.
There it is.
But there is
the best
only one
movies of the
thing.
year weren't the highest grossing movies of the year.
There is only one thing that could be an S plus.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
No. Blacker than that.
Blade.
Here's
Blade.
the thing. I don't have Blade on this computer.
Oh no.
I didn't
bro.
transfer the images.
Oh my.
And I did it on
goodness.
purpose because I think you guys got a little bit too comfortable just expecting me to slap Blade on this list.
You know what? I agree.
No. I think you guys got a little bit too comfortable with the Blade. All right? I think you guys need to earn it back.
You got to send in those $100 super chats, guys.
It's not even about not about
here's the greed coming out once again.
It's not about
rearing
the
its
money.
ugly head. Uh-huh.
It's not about the money.
Uh-huh.
It's about sending a message. Okay? The message is you guys got a little too comfortable with the Blade stuff.
There's a Blade tax now, guys.
I didn't say you had to send in any money. I'm saying you guys were not
to be fair,
appreciative.
it's not a tax, it's a tariff.
You guys were not appreciative. You guys just ham-fistedly, sight unseen, expecting me to throw Blade on every list. You stopped trying to justify him being on these lists. I had to figure out how to put him on these lists. Remember, people, I am the gatekeeper of these lists. There's a reason Fire and Ass never made it out of F.
There's definitely a little, I don't know. There's definitely a little Jew somewhere in Mike's lineage. There's just got to be. There's got to be a little bit somewhere in there.
Here's the thing. You could send in money.
Just
but there's no Blade on my computer. That's the list. This is it.
Oh man. Well, all right. Well, I mean, you heard it here, guys. If you really want Blade on the list,
that's
got to cough up.
That's
all
too
right?
bad. That's a shame.
You got to cough up.
Damn
So.
shame. There it is. That's the list.
That was a good one. Good job, Mike. Round of
Hey,
applause for
Mike.
Mike. Well done.
Don't fucking clap for
Absolutely
me.
just
You
coming
guys
through
Thanks,
once again.
Mike.
completely threw me under the bus.
Just Mike always has something just waiting, just ready to go. So
That's decidedly untrue. Mostly just time I'm making these lists day of.
we do have one we do have another super chat here from Andy.
Hey.
Angie Blanken for $25 says, mute Ben, or am I getting my old supplies out?
Looks like she got her supplies out. Shout out to Angie Blanken. Mute Ben, or I'm getting my old supplies out to do it for every member of the chat. Our ears bleed enough. Yeah, that's a little bit of a inside information. We found out yesterday on my stream that Angie Blank is a little bit of a freak.
Oh,
a little freaky out there.
All right. Okay.
Got some tools in her toolbox that most people don't have access to. Well, not access, but most people aren't walking around just having. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
I mean, that's rather presumptuous, but
it's not common. I'm not talking about the people on these streams. I'm just saying,
okay,
in general. Okay.
I respect it. All right. And wow, to close it off, we have Drakenwolf coming in with 5 gifted EpicVerse memberships. Thank you for that, Drakenwolf. We appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
She hasn't seen Pulp Fiction either. It's crazy.
Wow. Wait, who hasn't?
Angie Blanken.
Really?
So this tools.
I don't think Ben has seen it either. Actually, now that I think about it.
Well, that would be an awakening for Ben. So.
Wait, what?
It would be a little bit of an awakening for Ben. So.
Wait, seen what?
Yeah. Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
No, I've seen Pulp Fiction.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't like it.
Was it an awakening for you, Ben?
No.
Why didn't you like it, Ben?
Stop.
Why?
Stop.
Why didn't you like it, Ben?
Because of the black people.
Stop it right now.
He's like, I just don't understand why they keep putting Ving Rhames.
I don't know
in
why
these
that
films.
man kept yelling.
Yeah, I don't understand why
so
they keep
loud.
putting Ving Rhames in these films. He's not a good actor. He talks too loud. Plus, who thinks? What kind of fiction are they writing where they got a black man walking around with all that money? Gator tip shoes? Not on my watch.
Ben is not beating the allegations. He's not beating the allegations. Did you hear how fast he said I didn't like that movie too? He was like,
yeah, I didn't like that film. You know I don't like those movies with those people.
Yep.
Predators.
Super predators. There it is, y'all.
Oh my goodness. All right. Ben, when are you streaming again?
I told you I'm trying to work on getting OBS set up.
Okay. Yep.
But soon. I don't know what I'm going to stream yet.
Quick
but
to get that taken care of. So
yeah, I don't know what I'm going to stream yet. But I also have just been very very busy, and also not feeling up to it.
Oh,
so yeah. But look for me next week.
There you go. You heard it here, chat.
Look for me next week. If I'm not here next week, post on my YouTube page and call me a liar.
There you go.
So
you have a YouTube channel?
Metal Slave 199 for $20 says Ben didn't like the juxtaposition of the gimp suit.
You're not wrong. That's
Thank
really
you,
what it came down to. Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons why Ben didn't like that movie. Okay.
I think that's actually one of the reasons he liked them.
Yeah, maybe. Oh man. Thank you for that, Metal Slave. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you for your generosity tonight. We really appreciate that a lot.
Absolutely.
And even getting us started on our new business venture, we really appreciate that. So
that's right.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to that. So we'll keep you guys updated. You know, we'll have some coffee lined up for you guys soon. So, Mike, what do you have going on?
Nothing.
What's the next on the docket for you for the game? Are you going to be?
I don't have anything going on anymore.
Going to be playing some Minecraft,
Nope.
maybe?
I'm not doing anything anymore.
Minecraft.
Chat is
Star
screaming
Citizen.
about Blade. You don't deserve Blade after the coffee comments. There are consequences to your actions.
That's true.
You're gonna have to, chat. I mean, look, I'm the benevolent one here, and I would absolutely give you Blade, but you know how Mike is with his money, his paywalls, his taxes. You thought, like, I mean, imagine if Mike was like Prince John, like, bro, like.
Turd Ferguson, the fact that you're threatening me, is this how we want to do this, Turd? Is this how we want to do this, Turd?
Turd is gonna go to war with you, bro.
He said he's gonna comment Blade on everything. Turd, if you want to play this game, all right, we could do this.
Wow, look, you're even making Sissy. You're making Sissy sad. Look at this.
Listen, y'all.
Unbelievable, Mike.
You haven't earned Blade. You need to earn him. It's new year. All right, new Blade. You guys gotta earn Blade back. I need you guys need to remind me why we put Blade on the tier list in the first place. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, look, just, you just got to be a monster sometimes. You just got to deprive the people from what they want.
Sometimes you just need to be a villain.
So,
Mhm.
Yeah. Chaz, what do you have going on?
You can check me out on X, you can check me out on Criticalist, and you can check out my YouTube channel where I have been dropping music as part of an album I've been working on for the last 6 months or so.
Good
Nice
stuff.
Yeah,
good
it
stuff.
does. Yeah, if the mods could drop a link to Chaz's channel, it'd be great. So go check it out.
Other than that, you can find me here next week.
Hell yeah. So with all that being said, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, and happy new year to everyone. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and we will catch you all next week. Until then, keep being awesome. We'll catch you all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Out of the ocean.